All right, what's up, guys? Welcome to Behind the Lines. I'm Lauren, your host. Welcome by my two co-hosts, Krabs and Wylie. To give you a quick overview of what this show will be, we will be talking about our recap from last Thursday, some college basketball news, our conference tournament predictions, giving you our leans and reads on the top 5 games today, then ending the show on our play of the day. To start things off with our recap, my play of the day last Thursday was Middle Tennessee minus 6.5. It was everything. It was just the biggest sweat ever. Probably shouldn't have cash. Krabs was definitely on the right side on that one. But that technical foul they did at the end definitely clutched up for me. So we're good there. Wylie, I know you had a good day. Tell me about your play of the day.
Yeah, I went with the Zags that day. Luckily, I was on the right side of the Zags before they fell apart this weekend. But Thursday, they got the job done against San Fran, covered the 10 pretty easily, pretty no sweat. I think they won by 16 or something, but it was easy.
Yeah, Lauren, it's okay. You can tell them that I'm 0-2 in play of the days. It's okay. They probably already know. Yes, the Marshall pick that Lauren was just referencing, was it on bad beats last night? Yes. But that's just the way it goes. I think about half my bets for the week were on bad beats last night. But new week, let's hope the ball bounces our way this time,
No, for sure. Yeah. And so everyone knows me and Wylie are currently tied at 2-0 on play of the days. Krabs, you got a lot of room to bounce back. You're 0-2 at the moment. But that's okay.
A lot of time left. You don't want to be the first horse, the horse in first around that first turn. They get tired. So I'm coming from behind. Don't sleep on the kid.
No, for sure. All right. So what we're going to talk about next is if Gonzaga should still be at the number 1 spot. Like I was telling you guys a little bit earlier, initially I didn't agree with the decision to keep Gonzaga at number 1. But the more I dug into the whole situation, it does make sense. Although I don't think they are the number 1 team, their body of work so far this season makes it hard to place them anywhere else, really. And this is the first time that the top 6 teams lost. So although it doesn't seem right, it does make sense to keep them there. What do you guys think?
Yeah, so I'm going to stick with not agreeing that they should be number 1. The more I looked into it, the more I thought about it. I think it does make sense because I don't think their loss was great. I don't think St. Mary's is great.
They're still the 2 seed in conference, though.
Yeah, Zona lost to a worse team. Kansas lost to a better team, but more losses. Auburn lost to a better team, more losses. However, I think Duke should be up to number 1. I think Duke's still that team that nobody's talking about for whatever reason. They're finding themselves up to 4. I don't know why this Duke's not getting the talk that I think they should. I think Duke's played their way to number 1. I think they're the best team in the country right now, and I think they're way better than Gonzaga. I think Gonzaga's fraudulent. I talked about it before. I see this Gonzaga team as an early exit. It depends on how the matchups are, but I could see them second-round exit, Sweet 16 at the farthest for this team. And that was before the loss to St. Mary's. The St. Mary's loss, even if they had won that game, wouldn't have changed my mind. I'm not high on Gonzaga at all this year.
It's going to be tough to put Duke at number 1 after they lose to Pitt tonight. That's all I'm going to say.
Oh, my gosh.
Hey, they've lost to Pitt once already this year. Why not twice? They've already lost to them once. I'll give you guys my bid on Gonzaga. I think that they're the number 1 seed, unfortunately. I mean, I have beef with this team. I think it's ridiculous that they're in this conference. I think it's an absolute joke. I think they should get more hate for being in this conference than they do. I know they're really good, whatever. And Holmgren's been balling, so he's looking like the guy that was supposed to be the number 1 overall pick. He's starting to play like that guy, which scares me. But Gonzaga, yeah, I know they lost, whatever. So did the 1 through 6 seeds. If that didn't happen, obviously you can make an argument for other teams, but Gonzaga they're 8-3 in quadrant 1 games this year. They have 0 quadrant 2, quadrant 3, or quadrant 4 losses. So all their losses have been to really good teams. And the fact that they have 8 quad 1 wins is absurd. So I think they deserve the number 1 spot 100%. It's not even close. And that's why you didn't see it change.
How do you think they'll do in the tournament?
Me and Wylie talked about this on the stream a little bit last time. I think I had them going out probably early. I mean, it depends on who they're playing.
So we all agree on that.
I think we can all agree that I think everyone's a little too high on this Gonzaga team. The fact that they're 50% chance to get to the Final Four by ESPN's metrics, I think that's just ridiculous. It's March Madness. I mean, you can't tell me that makes any sense. Yeah, they're legit, but I can see them getting out early. We'll have to see what happens, though.
Compared to last year's Gonzaga team, I mean, I know they got Chet. Chet's phenomenal. I hope my Pistons land him, to be quite honest. But I just don't think they're as good of a team. I don't know how to explain it. I mean, they brought back a lot of guys. They brought in Nemhard. They got Chet. They just don't look as good to me overall.
I agree.
Timmy's Timmy, but I don't know.
Timmy's good. I will say Timmy's a little underrated still, I think, which is absurd. But he's got the quickest feet in college basketball. That's what people say. I don't know if that wins you games in March, though.
Yeah,
I'll have to say.
No, for sure. But we do have some conference tournaments starting today. We'll be going over the Patriot, Horizon, and ASUN. And then there is also some conference tournaments starting tomorrow. But first one up is the Patriot League. I'm gonna go with Colgate winning this whole thing. This team is red hot right now. They've won their last 12 games straight. This team wins games on the 3-point line. They are ranked 14th in the nation on 3-point field goals and ranked 4th in the nation on 3-point percentage. They have 4 guards that all average 10 or more points and a forward Keegan record that averages 10 points per game. And even he can shoot the 3 ball. He averages 50% from the 3. I just don't see anyone stopping this game right now, or this team right now. Navy is the only other team that's, I guess, right underneath them. But they just don't play consistent enough. They just lost last week to Holy Cross. I think we all know how I feel about that team. So give me Colgate winning this one. What do you guys think?
I'll let you go, Krabs, because I think you're on the same side here.
Yeah, I am. I mean, Colgate's minus 210 to win the tournament, and for good reason, unfortunately. I mean, the Patriot League, this is a little sketch, though. The Patriot League regular season winner, they've only won their conference tournament 3 out of the last 10 years. So it's not necessarily a good thing to be in Colgate's position right now. I will say I think they're kind of unfadable at this point. They started the season 4-10, and Lauren, like you said, they've been on absolute fire. They've won 11 games in a row, which I typically don't like backing, but I mean, against these other crap teams in the Patriot League, sure. I mean, Colgate is by far the best team in this conference. They were last year. They are again this year. They're a top 5 3-point shooting team in the country. They shoot lights out, especially at home. And they have a chance to play at home for every game in this tournament since they're the 1 seed. So huge advantage for them there. And they aren't in the same side of the bracket as the 3 other contenders, which I have Navy, Boston, and Loyola. I think those teams could give Colgate a run for their money, but they gotta all go through each other before they get to Colgate. So I think they're in a perfect position to make the tournament. And I don't see them having any problems, honestly. Lay the minus 210 if you want. I'm not going to bet it, but it's by far the best bet. I'm
with you. Wylie?
So I think Colgate's the clear pick here, but I'm going against it. I'm going with Boston. I'm going Boston U. This team's really struggled in conference play. Colgate's sitting at 16-2. They've won 12 in a row, and that's what kind of scares me about Colgate. I think they might be peaking a bit too soon. Boston, however, just 11-7 in conference. That's a little bit scary, but they have the same record as Colgate overall. They're 20-11 on the year. I like them to put it together at the right time, string together some wins, and show that they can be the best team in this conference as well.
Boston, I mean, Lauren, we've seen them shoot really well this year, right? I think we bet on Lehigh or Lafayette when they were playing against Boston, and they look like the freaking Warriors. So
they did.
Yeah, Wylie, I don't hate that pick at all, man. That team can shoot. We'll see what happens. But
the thing with them is they're kind of live and die by the 3, which is why I think they've lost some of these bigger games. I mean, they lost to Holy Cross outright. Lauren, you were on that game. That's the Holy Cross team that just beats the good teams, loses the bad teams, but.
Yeah, I just feel like Colgate's definitely the most dependable. I mean, it's not like just sometimes they're shooting the 3 ball good. They come out every night just cranking on. It's crazy.
Definitely. And their 12-game win streak speaks to it. 16-2 in conference. It's hard to bet against that.
Definitely sketches me out on that front, but I just don't think they have anyone else that's close to their same skill level that they're going to have to face, to be honest. I mean, if they weren't playing every game at home, I'd be with you, Wylie, on taking a shot on one of these other guys. But I mean, that team is unbelievable at home, and they shoot lights out.
I agree.
Yep, they do. Moving on to the Horizon Conference. This one's tough because there's about 4 teams I think could win that one. But I'm going to go with the square pick, and I'm going to have to go with Cleveland State. I just think this team is the most well-rounded. They are on a 2-game losing streak, but this is a team that is experienced and has been in the tournament before. While all the other teams in conference rank poorly in certain categories, Cleveland State doesn't rank worse than 200th in any categories. The one team I could see them giving trouble is Wright State. That team completely turned their season around about 2 months ago and are playing really good ball. But I'm going to go with Cleveland State winning that one. What do you guys think?
I think me and you, Krabs, are on the same side in this one. Kind of surprisingly. I like Northern Kentucky, NKU. I think we've seen this Horizon League. I think it's been a roller coaster of a season for this league. We saw Oakland get out to a hot start. Now you can pretty much fade them every game recently. Wright State's been at the top all year. Cleveland State, it's been, I think, number one pretty much all year. But this Northern Kentucky team, as of late, I think is playing the best ball out of anybody in this conference. We've seen them beat pretty much every team at the top. They've dropped a couple in their last 10, but outside of they've won 3 in a row once again. But they lost to Detroit a couple times. What I was trying to say, but they beat Cleveland State, they beat Oakland, they beat Wright State, and they beat Oakland again. They've ended the season strong against Youngstown State the other day, and I think they're the best team in this conference down the stretch, and I think that's going to show in the tournament.
Krabs, we can't hear you.
You're muted.
Okay. Wylie, you bring up a great point, my man. I think that the fact that they've beaten every top team in this conference definitely does not scare me at all, right? They're going to be playing against better teams or whatever, but they've already beaten them all. The Horizon League's kind of weird. So they reseed after every single round, which gives a huge advantage to the top seed. So it's nearly impossible for a dark horse team or one of these teams playing on the first day to win 4 games in 4 days. It's nearly season should have the best chance to win the tournament, obviously. And Cleveland State has won the last 3 Horizon crowns. So I really like going with this Norse team that Wylie's on as well. I don't see Cleveland State winning 4 in a row, although they are the favorites. I like NKU. I think they're heating up. They've won 12 out of their last 14. And they run this crazy zone defense that I think is going to be really hard to prepare for on one day's rest for a lot of these teams. So I think they're going to give a lot of people trouble, and they have a chance to win it all. I like them plus 400. There's some serious value there.
I do have a sleeper in this conference, and I think that could be Purdue Fort Wayne. They're on a 9-game win streak, and they have been lights out from the 3. I almost said them. I was super close, but I just went with the more well-rounded team. But that's a sleeper. They've
definitely been on fire. I don't hate that pick at all.
I think Cleveland State, what scares me about them is I think they play to their competition pretty much every time out. They haven't been blowing anybody out all year, not even like the worst teams like Robert Morris or Green Bay, any of those teams really. They
don't scare me.
Tournament time.
They don't scare me. I'm with you.
All right, moving on to the ASUN conference. This is the last one for today. I'm going with Jacksonville State. They've lost just 3 games in conference, are an absolute powerhouse on offense. They rank 18th in 3-point field goals per game, 2nd in 3-point percentage, and they rebound well, ranking 70th in rebounds per game. This team has 6 guys that average around 10 points or more, and this is because they share the ball so well, ranking 74th in assists per game. Although I am going with Jacksonville State, I could see Liberty winning this one as well, the conference. What do you guys think?
I'm with you on Jacksonville State. They went on a historic run this year. They won their conference outright for the first time since they became a Division I team. I think they carry that momentum going into this tournament. I don't think they're content with just the outright. I think they go on a run, win this thing. Liberty does scare me. I think it's them and Jacksonville State pretty clearly. I don't have a sleeper in this conference at all. It's the 2 at the top. Jacksonville maybe, but I think they get put out by Liberty at some point. But I like Jacksonville State to pull this one out.
I have a sleeper in this conference. And Lauren, you did take my stat. I'm kind of pissed. The 5 where they have 5 teams that have 10 plus wins, or did you say they have 5? What you said your team has a bunch of players that all score points, or did you say the team stat?
Players.
Okay,
players.
So you didn't steal my stat, which is good. But this conference is whack. They've got a bunch of teams that have 10 plus wins, so I honestly think it's up for grabs. I know Liberty and your guys' team has been balling. They're obviously the 2 better teams in the conference, but I'm going somewhere else. And something to note for this conference as well: North Alabama and Bellarmine, they cannot go to the tourney. So even if they win, it actually goes to Jacksonville State, which is kind of cool. They're still on this weird 4-year transition period where they came over from D2. So I think Jacksonville State is a huge North Alabama and Bellarmine fan, because if they end up winning the whole thing, they're in, which is super weird. Liberty has historically dominated this conference. They've won the last 3 years, but I'm actually going to stay away. I'm going to go to a throwback team in FGCU. I know you guys remember their magic in the tournament a couple years ago. But this team is 7-1 in February after a terrible start. They're heating up at the right time. They put up serious points. They're putting up over 80 points a game over the past month. And they're also on the easier side of this bracket. So I think as long as they can get through Bellarmine, which they're a one-man show over there with Dylan Penn, I don't think they'll have a problem with that. If they can get through them, they have a pretty easy path to the championship. Anything could happen at that point. So I think there's some serious value with FGCU. They're at plus 1,600 right now. They actually opened up at plus 2,500. So looks like people hammered it down a little bit. They're on the same wavelength as me. I'm riding with the dark horse in this one.
I don't hate that pick. We did just see them beat Liberty on the road by 10 as well. They did split the season series. They could play for some tiebreaker in the tournament, but they're heating up. I like them more as Dunk University, though.
All those guys are gone. They're all gone, but they still got that magic. You never know.
They were so fun to watch. Was that like 2014? Was it 2014?
Something around there for sure.
So fun. Moving on to some conference tournaments starting tomorrow. We're going to go over the Ohio Valley, Northeast, and Big South, starting with Ohio Valley. This one's super easy for me. Murray State, no doubt about it. I told you guys last week this is my dark horse team for the tournament, although they're really not so much a dark horse team anymore because they just keep moving up in the rankings. But this team is special. We all know their offense is amazing, ranked 6th overall in the nation. But where this team wins games is rebounds and defense. They rank 27th in the nation in rebounds per game, 9th overall in defensive rating. As we spoke last week, I think Belmont was really the only team to get in their way, but they even 30-pieced them. So I'm going with Murray State.
Yeah, I'm 100% with you. It's Murray State in this conference.
Shocking.
The thing that scares me a little bit, maybe slightly, is that Murray State, I think, is in the tournament regardless. If they win this, they don't need to play their way in.
For sure.
I think a team like Belmont and Morehead State do. That said, Murray State's handled business against both those teams all year. I mean, they beat Belmont by 30 both times. They're the second best team in the conference. If you're beating the second best team in the conference by 30 points,
says something.
It says something. They've won 18 in a row for a reason. They've done it at both home and away. I see Murray State just rolling in this tournament.
Yeah. So this conference, let me set the table here a little bit. This conference is pretty weird. And I think Belmont, Murray State, Austin Peay, and Tennessee State, they're all leaving this conference after this year, which is weird. I think the OVC is falling apart. But I think we can all agree that it's going to be Belmont versus Murray State in the championship here, unless Morehead State can pull off, some sort of magic, which, I mean, they could. But the good thing about this tournament is that the championship is on a neutral site. So Belmont, the team that I'm going with here, is not going to have to go into Murray State and get spanked again by 30, where there was, I don't think I've ever seen more fans in a small arena in my entire life. That place was a freaking frat party. I wanted to go. That place was bonkers, scares the shit out of me. If they had to play there, I would not be taking this team. But I'm going to take the value with Belmont at plus 240 here. Yes, I know they got spanked by Murray State. So, Wylie, when you see the line come out and it's plus 3 again for Belmont, it's probably a good sign to maybe stay away from the favorite. But Belmont's lost all 4 games to Murray State and Morehead State this season, which is sketch, right? That's the number 1, number 3 teams in this conference. But it's really hard to beat a team 3 times in a year. You're telling me 2 teams have to do that? I don't know if that's happening. It's hard enough to beat a team twice in a year. I know Belmont has not played well against these other teams, but they've got it in them. They're extremely efficient. I think if their threes go in, I mean, they couldn't hit the side of a barn in their last game against Murray State. They were getting open looks. They just couldn't make anything. Maybe it'll be a little more maybe they have a better chance on a neutral site. I don't know, but I think Belmont's the play here with the value. Everyone and their mother is going to be on Murray State, so I'll take the second favorite team.
I would agree with you. It's hard to beat a team 3 times in a year if it wasn't by 20 and 30 the first 2
That's
times.
what I was going to say.
Yeah, they spanked
if it's 30 points, like even if you do better, it's okay, but 30 points better. I don't know.
And you like to mention, and it's a good point to bring up, some teams just have another team's number.
For sure.
See that with Murray State and Belmont. It just hasn't been close.
Still hard to beat a team 3 times, and now 2 teams have to do it. I don't know. It's gonna be tough. I mean, I think we can all agree Murray State's by far the best team in this conference, but I'm taking the plus.
You're smart with the value.
I think it's gonna be Belmont in the finals, and if you end up taking Belmont here, you could probably somehow hedge and take Murray State spread in the championship. It probably won't be more than 6 or 7 points, even then they blew them out. So there's definitely a middle you could try to get there. That's why I'm taking the plus 240.
All right. Moving on to the Northeast Conference. Bryant currently leads the conference at the moment, but give me Wagner winning the whole thing. Bryant is a good team. Defense is their weakness, though. Wagner ranks top 100 in both offense and defensive rating, being 33rd overall in defense. This team just plays hard. They rebound well and knock down shots when they need to. Give me Wagner. And I believe they are plus 210 odds. So good value there. What do you guys think?
Wiley, go ahead and back her.
I am also on the Wagner wagon. They've been a wagon this year.
Let's go.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
I don't think that's going to matter come tournament time, but they did lose their last 2 regular season games. I think that's going to set them right come regular season. One of those 2 games to first place Bryant, but they did split the season series. I think this sets up perfectly for a Wagner-Bryant championship where the tiebreaker sets the deal. I think those 2 are pretty clearly, to me, going to the championship in this conference, and I like Wagner to pull it out in this tiebreaker.
Yeah, so Wagner owns this conference right now, but the problem is their best player got hurt about 2 weeks ago, and they have not looked the same since. Ford, he was by far their best player. He was their glue guy, tore his ACL, done for the year. Ever since then, they've been kind of limping to the finish line, and like you said, Wiley, they've lost 2 in a row. I think this Wagner team is they're struggling right now, and I don't think it's a good time to buy them. I like Bryant, and I know they're the favorite at plus 115. You can still get some value here, though, plus money. But I'm going with the regular season champs who have won 13 out of their last 14. They just beat this Wagner team on Saturday. I think they carry that momentum, and I feel like Peter Kiss has to be in the tournament. So in order for that to happen, right, they have to win their conference tournament. I just feel like it's meant to be. That kid's going to be in March. He's such a jerk, but he can score. He's actually put up 30 points in 6 straight games. So kid's absolutely balling, and I know he's a volume shooter. But I'm taking Bryant and I'm taking Peter Kiss to get it done. Right now, they're the best team in this conference with Ford's injury for Wagner. It was Wagner. I was all aboard the Wagner train, but with him out, they just have not looked right.
All right.
We'll have to agree to disagree on that one, guys, but we'll see how that plays out.
I think it's still
Peter Kiss is a problem.
Yeah.
He's a bucket.
Problem.
Mm-hmm.
I think even with the injuries, it'll be these 2 in the championship.
I agree, man. I would love to back my Mountaineers, Mount St. Mary's, but they don't have it this year. Although they do pull some shit like this sometimes, so we'll see.
All right, let's move into the last conference tournament, Big South. I'm taking Longwood to win it all in this one. This team has only one loss in conference and are led by 3 guards who average 12 points per game or around 12 points per game. This team reminds me of Wagner and just being all around just a really well-rounded team. They rank 35th in offensive rating and 53rd in defensive rating. This is also another team that crashes the boards hard, and I just don't see anyone in conference being able to stop them. And they're currently at plus 145 odds, so that's a good one. What do you guys think?
And they have the best name in D1.
Absolutely. It's not even close.
Wow, what you got, man?
I like Winthrop in this one. I like to back teams that can score the ball really well in these types of tournaments, and that's Winthrop for me. I mean, we've seen them. They're averaging right around 80 points per game. They did lose to Longwood in their one matchup this year, but that was on the road. They only lost by 4 in a 92-88 game. But I like Winthrop to get hot coming into this tournament. They've won 8 in a row, looked convincing in just about every single one of them. And any team that can shoot the lights out is a team nobody's going to want to face in the tournament. Because if you have one off night, it's pretty much you're done for.
Yeah, Wiley, I'm with you on this one, man. Winthrop also owns this conference, right? I feel like they're always winning this conference. They've won 9 of the last 20 years and 3 of the last 5. So this is their conference. This tournament is on a neutral site. So there's 0 home court advantage, which I think Winthrop is the 2 seed. So that actually benefits them. And they have the depth to win 3 games in 3 days. They have the deepest team in this conference. Their bench is actually pretty darn good. So I don't think they'll struggle with fatigue. They've got a bunch of guys who can play. I'm sticking with the team that always produces in this tournament and not Longwood, who's pretty new to the scene. They do have the best name in basketball. They're the newbies, right? So they kind of came out of nowhere. Give me Winthrop plus 220. There's value on that for sure. I'm with you, Wylie.
Yeah. I just want to give a quick shout to Rick 4020 in the chat. He's giving out subs left and right.
Yeah, he's dishing out subs.
Go right there. But yeah, I think Winthrop's my pick for that one for sure.
Winthrop always loses in the first round. I know they get a terrible seed, but so they'll end up winning this tournament and it'll all be for nothing. So they're due. We'll see what happens.
Give me Longwood. All right, moving on to the top 5 games of the day. Oh, for sure. Yeah, for sure. Top 5 games. First game up is going to be Michigan State at Michigan. Last time I looked, Michigan was a 5-point favorite, and I do lean Michigan -5. These two teams played back in January, and Michigan State walked away with a pretty comfortable win by 16 points. And I'll be honest, Michigan checks off all my boxes in this one. Michigan State is coming off a huge win against Purdue, and this is a revenge spot for Michigan. You're going to hear me say that a lot, but I love revenge spots. Michigan is currently fighting to make it into the tournament and really needs this win. Michigan State also hasn't been able to guard the low post all too well, and I expect Dickinson to take full advantage of that. What do you guys think?
Yeah, so Krabs, you got to be bricked up over this slate with all these sketch lines. This being one of them.
This is definitely one of them.
This is definitely one of them. This is a stay away game for me. If I did have to choose a side, I would go Michigan State +5.
Of course.
Just because I think the loss to Illinois last time out kind of was a gut punch to Michigan. They fought hard. They fought back a couple times, but just wasn't enough. I haven't seen Michigan put together 2 really good efforts in a row yet this year. They're hit or miss. I do think they played better under this assistant, which is what scares me, which is why I'm staying away. But even after the big emotional win for Michigan State Saturday, this is a rivalry game that Michigan State's always going to get up for. So I expect it to be a close game regardless. I'm staying away from it because it could come down to free throws, but I don't expect Michigan State to come out slow just because they beat Purdue last time out. It's a big game, big rivalry. State's got a chance to sweep them this year. So I'm going the +5.
Yeah. I'm on Michigan here. There's actually a trend where fading the public in big conference games hits at 57% over the past 10 years or so. So this fits that trend. People are hammering Michigan State. Michigan's the play here at home for a bunch of reasons. Michigan, they're projected to be in the last 4, according to Lenardi, who knows everything. So they need to win this game. It's a more important game for them, to be honest. Michigan State kind of smacked them in that first matchup. So there's definitely revenge on the table. If Michigan State, if they can keep, I don't know if they can keep this 3-point shooting up, to be honest. They've been shooting at a ridiculous clip. I don't know if it can last. So we'll have to see tonight with that. Michigan State also kind of, they struggled defending the post and getting offensive rebounds. So I'm hoping that Michigan and Dickinson can take advantage of this. We'll have to see if he can actually exploit that and do something, because sometimes he just goes out there and plays like shit. And I also like it because Michigan State's coming off of a buzzer beater win. So it could be a potential letdown spot here. They just beat Purdue. So I expect less threes for Michigan State. In a revenge spot here for Michigan, it's a no-brainer. Take -4.5 or -5, whatever it is.
I just
so
in terms of the letdown, if we were playing anybody else, I'd be 100% with you. I'm still staying away from this game because Michigan State's been up and down. There's a reason I'm staying away. But as far as a letdown goes, like, I don't know if that matters. Like, this is the biggest game. This is Michigan's our biggest rival. Like, we get up for this game, watching it every single year. We get up for it. It's generally close between the two, but I don't expect any lack of effort or coming out slow for Michigan State. They're going to be up for this game. I will say, you mentioned the 3-point shooting. That's about all we've had going for us. I think that's the one thing we can keep up. Whether or not we can score in other ways has been the issue for us this year.
Yeah, I think Michigan is just going to get y'all down low. Dickinson, I think he's going to have a day.
I think foul trouble is going to be a big play. Not on Michigan's part, but if Marcus Bingham can stay in the game for us, he was big trouble for Dickinson the first time. Just his length on the inside was trouble for Dickinson, but we'll see. If he's in the game, I like our chances.
Yeah, I know my camera's flickering, guys. I'm trying to figure it out. I'm not a freaking IT specialist, so
no, you're good.
Trying to figure out, but yeah, I don't know what's going on. It might be the books coming for me, so we'll see what happens.
All right, guys. Moving on to the next one, Providence at Villanova. Again, last time I looked, Villanova was a 9.5-point favorite, and I do lean 9.5. This is going to be such a good game. These two teams met up the first time with Providence, with Villanova walking away with a 5-point win. I hate betting against this Providence team because they keep finding ways to win, but I have to trust my gut and lean Nova. The Friars defense has given up an average of 80 points in their last 5 games, and that's just not going to cut it with Villanova's offense. Villanova is also phenomenal at taking care of the ball, and Providence hasn't really proven to be a team to force turnovers, averaging just 5 a game, ranking 316th overall. Nova is also right behind Providence in conference, and I think they should have won the conference. So I'm taking Villanova today. Wylie?
Yeah, I'm going to be honest. I didn't look over the slate last night like I normally do. I was pretty tired after my 24-hour stream, but I woke up this morning, saw the 9.5-point spread. I couldn't believe it. 9.5.
I think, yeah, we were all surprised.
To the lower ranked team. I mean, these two teams are pretty similar. I don't think you could have one over another in terms of rankings, really, but 9.5 is a ton.
Yeah.
I think I'm staying away because I think that does speak to something, but I think the books are kind of banking on Providence's luck to run out because they are rated the luckiest team in the country.
Yeah.
There's also a question whether or not Providence is going to be playing for anything today, really. They've already won the conference. There's talk of them resting some guys, so motivation could be a big factor. But when you've got Providence finding ways to win these games, you don't even need them to win. If I had to choose a side, I think it's just too many points. I think it's too many points. I'm taking Providence plus 9.5 if I had to.
I think the spread tells all in this one, guys. It's super sketch, and I'll tell you right now, Providence is going to go out there. They're going to try to win this game. This is a huge rivalry. They're tired of getting beaten up by Villanova over the past 10 years, so they're not going to come out here and not try. -5, -9.5. This makes zero sense. I don't know why the line is as fat, but I'm sure it's how I'm going to take it. That's all I know. This is another one of those 57% system hit rates in this matchup as well. People are obviously hammering Providence. Not really a surprise there. But I think the luck has to run out for the Friars at some point. So why not, at one of the hardest places to play against a team historically that has absolutely owned them. Better team, better coach. Maybe not just this year, but in general, for sure. And Providence, they clinched the Big East regular season title. I know I just said that they're still going to try, and I 100% think they are. But if it gets ugly, they have a pretty good reason to pull their guys out. If it does get to that point, we'll have to see. I still think they're going to try to win this game. It's a huge rivalry. Villanova's pretty pissed right now for a couple reasons, though, guys. Number one, Providence is the luckiest team in basketball. We've talked about this. It's not just us saying it. We've seen it. And Ken Palm has it rated as that as well. This team has won 11 of 12 games that have been within 6 points or overtime. So they've won every single close game they've played in besides one, which is just unsustainable. I know they're good. I get it. I just don't think they're this good. And number two, the Friars had 3 games canceled this year because of COVID that did not get rescheduled. And Villanova's pissed because they thought if Providence could have lost one of those games, they'd be ahead of them in the standings and Villanova would be number 1. So they're pretty tight, I'm going to be honest. And I think Gillespie and Moore are going to be pretty pissed off too. Villanova's 2 best players by far. So in prime time, I think the Pavilion is going to be absolutely rocking. Someone's got to stomp on Friars eventually. I really think it's here just by looking at the line and the money. I'm definitely laying the -9.5 today. I'm waiting to see if it gets to 9.
Yeah, same here. One thing is Providence, I think this is their first time winning the conference. So they just cut down the nets. I feel like they almost feel like they won their championship. Like they kind of have like a letdown spot here. So I think Villanova is just going to, I don't know. I think they're the better team too. I think Villanova could at least make it to the Elite 8.
I agree with you, Krabs. I think if this game Nova gets out to a quick 12, 14-point lead, I don't think Providence is going to give a shit enough to fight back in this one. But if it's close through and through, I don't like Nova to pull out the cover late. So I think the story is going to be told pretty early in this one. I will say I don't think it matters so much in this game, but Providence simply finding ways to win, that's huge for a team come March. It doesn't really matter here, but if you're looking to bet on the Friars in March, they're one of my favorites.
There's another way to look at that, though. You could say, well, maybe their luck runs out, right?
Yeah.
I think there's two ways. Yeah. There's two sides of that coin. And I don't know if you're right. I don't know if I'm right. And we're not going to find out till March. And that's what I'm so excited about. So we'll have to see.
For sure. All right, moving on to the next one. Kansas at TCU. Last time I looked, Kansas was a 6-point favorite, and I do lean Kansas -6. This will be the first time these two have matched up all season long. With Kansas coming off a double-digit loss to Baylor, I love Kansas in this spot. TCU is coming off a huge win against Texas Tech and are due for a letdown spot. It is weird because these two teams play each other in Kansas on Thursday. But coming off a loss, I don't want to fade Kansas. I just think they're the better team. And I don't think TCU is going to be able to stop Kansas's offense at all. What do you guys think?
So I was back and forth on this game, to be honest. And I think I'm going to go TCU plus 5.5. It's down to 5.5. I think TCU has this chance to, or I know they do. They have a chance to win a couple big games in a row and cement their place in the tournament. Most projections have them on that 9-10 seed line, one of the last 4 buys in the tournament. I think a loss here doesn't put them out of the tournament, but I think they don't want to be on that line. I think they want to be securely in March. And I think they have a chance to win today after a big win over Texas Tech, where they trailed most of that game. They fought back and won that one late.
I'm actually on Kansas. I'm on another favorite here, which is kind of shocking.
Wow.
I know. I'm trying to branch out and try new things. I'm taking a favorite on the road. Oh, that does not sound good coming out of my mouth. But it is Kansas. But Kansas is Kansas, right? They're all over the place. They always are. Talk about a team that will play down to their competition. So this is sketch. I'm not going to be betting this one myself, but I definitely lean Kansas for sure. And I also lean the over. But let me get into this one a little bit. TCU did cover the first matchup, and we know it's tough to beat and cover against a team twice in conference, although TCU is having an anomaly of a year. They usually are not very good at basketball. But Kansas, I think, is the play here coming off that loss to Baylor, right? And TCU after beating Texas Tech. It's a simple buy low, sell high. I don't think you really got to overthink it. But I can't really get too much of a grip on either of these teams. I think they're both pretty sketch. If I had to bet this game, I would take the over 143. And let me tell you why. The first total in the first matchup was set at 136, and the under absolutely smacked. I think the teams only put up 110 points total. So you'd think they'd set the over-under, a little bit lower this time around after the under hitting by 25 points last time. They didn't. It actually increased, which is pretty sketch. It's up to 143 in the second matchup. So I think they want you to take the under here. I'm flipping it. I like the over 143. I think that's the play here.
I don't think these teams have played, Krabs. They
sure?
played twice.
Not this year.
Yeah, they play today and they play Thursday.
Oh no.
Yep. It's weird. They're doing that back. I don't know.
Yeah, which is another reason I like TCU.
Am I getting bad info from my sources?
You're getting some bad info.
Holy smokes. Yeah, they definitely played last year. 100%. I don't know how many games Kansas has won in a row in this series, but it's at least 5.
They've won 8 in a row. Somebody said that. I can't confirm that.
Okay. Guys, that's on me. My source has been fired. So we're good to go. I still think what I said holds true with the over, though. I'll be honest. I think these teams will score points. I'm not worried about it. But after hearing that, I'm going to flip back. I'm going to take Kansas as my play in this one. I think that's the play. I can't base my over-under here off of games last year. I'm going to roll with Kansas in a bounce-back spot and fade in TCU after a huge win.
Yeah, I think if TCU didn't get that win against Tech, this line would be easily -12 or something. I think they're
road
I think we're
favorites
getting
are
good
sketch,
value.
but
I think we're getting good value with Kansas.
Definitely getting good value, but I'm a little concerned. It looks like a lot of people are thinking that way too, Lauren. They're getting about 75% of the money.
I think TC just needs this more or wants it more. Like a win here today cements their place in the tournament. They have back-to-back games against Kansas. I think they got to be thinking it's much easier to win this one at home, good as it is. They'll probably drop it to Kansas, a win over West Virginia, and their season finale is not going to do much for them resume-wise. I think a win here today cements them in the tournament, and I think they're playing for that.
Talk about a disappointing team that's also playing today. West Virginia, man. Feel bad for my guy Taz. They stink.
Yeah, they started the conference play at 13-2.
This is one of the worst West Virginia teams we've seen in a minute.
They almost beat Texas, though.
I mean, I could beat Texas 1-on-5. I'm so butthurt after yesterday. What were they doing? They put blindfolds on the last 10 minutes?
I mean, all season long, the odds makers have just they kept believing in Texas, but they're just not that team. They're just not that team. You said it looks like there's like 5. Exactly. It looks like there's 5 guards out there. It's just they're small.
Well, their big man was hurt, and it showed last night.
So. Yeah, well, their main guy, or I guess it's their second main guy, he's gone for personal reasons. We don't even know why he left.
That's what I'm talking about.
You're talking about him? Okay. Yeah, Trey Mitchell.
Yep, Mitchell. Yeah. So they were missing him yesterday for sure.
It's almost not March without Bob Huggins there. Because you guys see West Virginia going on a little run in the Big 12. They've been playing some close games.
They could pull a Georgetown. I mean, if Georgetown could pull off that shit last year, I think any team could pull that off. Honestly, that was ridiculous. So anything goes. We're in March. I'm stoked. Let's get it.
Yes, sir. All right, moving on to the next one. Purdue at Wisconsin. Purdue is a 3-point favorite. I do lean Purdue. The last time these two teams played, Wisconsin walked away with a 5-point win at Purdue. Purdue hasn't lost twice in a row all season long, and I don't think they're about to lose twice to the same team either. Both Edey and Ivy had great games last time the two played. The problem was they couldn't stop Wisconsin's Johnny Davis. He went off and had 37 points that game. I think Purdue is going to come into this game way more prepared. Not going to let him get another 37 piece, and I think they walk away with this. I think I walk away with a 8-point win or so. What do you guys think?
Yeah, I think this is easily the game of the day. This is for the Big Ten championship in the regular season. Purdue wins today. They win outright. I don't think that's the case for Wisconsin somehow. I think Wisconsin might have to win again or win out. I'm not sure. But Purdue wins today. Sure. They win the conference. I also like Purdue on the money line just to play it safe. Purdue, I think they match up very well on the inside. Edey, they're going to eat. I don't think Wisconsin has anybody that's going to put on him. If he stays out of foul trouble, he's fine. Even if he's in foul trouble, they got Williams, who I think would start on pretty much every other team in the country, coming off the bench to back him up. He's going to eat inside as well. They got Ivy on the wing, one of the best players in the country. Their top scorer. I think Purdue wins this one, gets their revenge over Wisconsin and wins the Big Ten title. And Wisconsin's a team, I say it every year. I don't understand, or at least every year in recent, Wisconsin finds themselves at the top of the Big Ten every single year. And I don't know how. Like, the fact that they're in first place right now is crazy. I think they're very overrated. I think they're fraudulent, and I think we'll see that in March as well. But I think they lose today, and Purdue wins the Big Ten title.
Yeah, well, I was going to say, Wylie, they won't. Wisconsin won't be in first after tonight. I'm actually with you guys on this one as well, taking another favorite, which I don't know what the hell's going on. But I'm laying Purdue -3 here. This is one that I'm also going to bet for sure. Wisconsin was +13 in that first matchup, and they won outright. Huge revenge spot here. In this matchup, like you said, this matchup decides the Big Ten, right? This is huge. And Johnny Davis, he put up 37 in that first game. If he replicates that and they end up winning, more power to him. I know the kid's great, but if I get beat by Johnny Davis putting up another like a 40 piece, it is what it is. I'm not banking on that happening. I think Purdue's going to feed their big guys again like they did last time. They're going to feed Edey. He had 24 and 10 in the last matchup. Like you said, Wylie, Wisconsin's got no one to cover him. He's got 5 inches on Wisconsin's tallest dude. So it's going to be tough. I mean, you never know with foul trouble, right? If the big man gets in foul trouble, anything can happen. We'll have to see. But with the revenge factor, with the Big Ten title on the line, with mismatches, just looking at the teams, and Davis, needing to put up another 35 piece for them to keep this one close. I don't see it happening. I think the line is also pretty sketch, right? Wisconsin is in first, and they won the first one, and they're at home, and they're not even a favorite, and they're +3 at home. I think that's sketch. That's bait. Give me Purdue -3. I'm betting this one myself for sure.
I think it'll be interesting to see how Wisconsin plays this, seeing as what Michigan State did this past Saturday. We kind of went to the let EDE inside, let them have what inside, shut down the wings. I think Purdue made 1 or 2 threes all game. That's kind of why we won. Wisconsin goes to that tactic. I could see it being pretty close coming down to the wire. If not, if Ivy's having himself a game, Purdue should win pretty comfortably by 5, 6, maybe even pushing 10, to be honest.
That's what I'm thinking.
I'm
if
cool with
Wisconsin
that, yeah.
pulls this win off, I'll know they're the real deal. I'll know, like, okay, this team.
I'll stop chirping them too. I think we can all make a pact. We'll stop calling them frauds if they win tonight.
Yeah.
No, absolutely. I'm with you. All right, next game up, Arizona at USC. Last time I looked, Arizona was a 4.5 favorite over USC, and I'm going to lean USC +4.5. This game to me is unbettable, but this is a tough one because I can't really tell how good USC really is. But I'm going to say it again. It's a good revenge spot for USC after losing to Arizona by 9 at Arizona. USC is 13-2 at home, and that's the reason why I'm going to back them in this one. And I'm not sure. There might be an injury. I think USC's point guard is out. Do you guys know?
I'm not sure.
The kid that looks like an alien, the tall white dude?
I think so. But if that's the case.
I don't think he's out. I just think he could be out, but he had a really bad game when these guys played earlier this year. So I don't know.
Okay. I thought I saw something he might be injured, but yeah, I'm going to take USC +4.5 at home. What do you guys think?
I got to go Arizona here. Everybody likes to call USC fraudulent. I've actually been against that. I don't think USC is underrated. I think they're pretty accurately rated in the polls. They've won 6 in a row, though. And I think Arizona coming off a loss to Colorado is a perfect bounce back spot for them, even on the road. I think Arizona is legit. They could make a Final Four type of run. I think the scoring can be too much for USC that likes to play slower, rely on their defense. I think Arizona is going to push the tempo in this one and to win. I like -4.5. I like Arizona to maybe even win by 10 tonight.
Yeah, I'm with you again, Wylie, on another favorite. I don't know what the hell's going on today or what I had for breakfast. This is nuts. But I like Arizona -4.5. I mean, I just think I actually do think USC is kind of fraudulent. I'm not going to lie. I'm on that bandwagon. And I just think this Arizona team is built different, to be honest. And Arizona is coming off their worst loss of the season. They just lost at Colorado, a team that is not very good this year. I know Colorado is a really hard place to play, so I give them a pass. And USC is coming off a huge win against Oregon, where they were underdogs and they won outright. So I think USC's buns. Give me Mathurin in Arizona coming off a loss. I think it's a no-brainer. Arizona is so quick. USC plays slow. I think if Arizona can speed them up and get them out of their comfort zone, that could mean trouble for the home team. They're also playing for a potential #1 seed in the tournament as well. They have to win this game, right? If they lose this game, they're not going to be a 1 seed anymore. No chance. And the regular season Pac-12 title they're playing for too. They have it, in the bag right now, but 2 losses to end the season would fuck that up. So the Trojans have snuck out 6 wins in a row. 4 of the past 5 wins they've come by a total of 9 points. So they're barely getting it done. I think this line is a little sketch. I think Arizona is going to dominate on the boards again. I just think they're such a better team. Give me Mathurin, the absolute stud point guard that Arizona has, -4.5. I know it's on the road. It's gross, but I like it.
Yeah.
Yeah, I do like that one. All right, we got one more. We're going to do a mid-major game. This is going to be in the Big Sky. It's going to be Southern Utah at Montana State. Montana State is a 3.5 favorite over Southern Utah, and I do lean that way as well. If you haven't watched the Big Sky Conference this year, you are definitely missing out. We added this game because this is the first and second team in conference playing one another, with Montana State leading the conference. Last time these 2 teams played, Montana State won at Southern Utah by 5 points. Overall, Montana State is the better team, I think, here. They just can't let Southern Utah take control of the boards. Southern Utah is a very, very good rebounding team. They rank 49th overall in rebounds per game. But if they can stop them there, I think they win pretty comfortably here. What do y'all think?
Yeah, I'm with you. We saw Montana State win by 5 on the road. They're at home in this one. I'll take the 3.5 with them. This is the first and second team in the conference, but I'm pretty sure it's already been decided. I'm pretty sure Montana State clinched the Big Sky this year. So Southern Utah isn't necessarily playing for anything. Neither is Montana State. Should be a really good game, but I like Montana State to pull out this cover for sure.
I'm going with the dog. I couldn't. We can't do a stream without me taking a dog. So I got to take my guys, Southern Utah here. I'm happy we got this game in, snuck it in, because I think you guys would think I was possessed if I took all favorites today. So I like Southern Utah. The Thunderbirds, by the way, great mascot. They have the best player out there in Tevian Jones, who transferred from Illinois. So I'll take the best player and the 3.5 points. He had his worst game of the season against Montana State earlier this year. He had 3 points. Absolutely brutal. I don't expect this to happen again. I hate that Montana State's coming off a loss. They actually just lost to Montana on Sunday. I actually had action in that game. I had Montana. I'll tell you right now, Montana State did not look great. They kind of got absolutely bodied in that game. So I think they've lost their confidence a little bit. I know they are home, but I'll take the best player and I'll take the points on the road.
All right.
All right, guys. All right, so moving on to our best bets of the day. Krabs, you want to kick it off?
I can. We'll get the gross pick out of the way. Is that what you want to do?
Absolutely.
This.
You know what I'm taking, Wylie? I think I already told you. Yeah. But yeah, this one's gross. I'm not gonna lie to you guys. I had to take it. No choice. Woke up this morning and I placed it myself. I didn't even think about it. This is the biggest letdown spot in maybe all of college basketball history. Definitely is this season. All right. Let me give it to you. Coach K. He's got his biggest game of his career on Saturday, his last home game for Duke, and it's against UNC. He's probably been prepping for that game all month. This is such a look-ahead spot for this Duke team. This game does not matter for them at all. I will say it is sketch because Pitt has already beaten them once this year, so maybe they won't take them lightly. But I will say Pitt has had over a week to prepare for this one. And Jeff Capel, Pitt's coach, I don't know if you guys remember him, but he was a 4-year starter under Coach K, and he was an assistant coach there for 7 years. And people thought that he was going to take over for Coach K. Didn't end on good terms. He ended up leaving and going to Pitt. So he wants this one bad. He wants to beat his old coach, a guy he thinks that he should have taken over his program but didn't get the chance. He's had recent success. He's put up they've won 2 of the last 4 games against Duke, which is impressive. This Pitt team's not great. I think it's a good spot for them at home. They're getting 15 points. Are you kidding me? And their guy, Pitt's best player, Hudley, or whatever his name is, he's been balling. He's got 20 points per game in the last 4 games. Give me Pitt. They've already done it once this year. I really like this bet. They're getting 15 points at home in the biggest letdown spot of the season. Easy. Don't ever think it.
I want to touch on this a little bit. I think you're overlooking a couple things. I think it is kind of a look-ahead spot. You mentioned the big game Saturday, but I don't know if they're looking ahead that much because they throttled UNC the first time. That was on the road. Obviously, still a big game. Could be looking ahead, but the line doesn't necessarily make sense. Like you said, Pitt won the first one.
Yeah.
Now they're getting 14.5 on the road. Also, I think Duke's going to look at the rankings. I think they believe they should be number 1, too, over Gonzaga. The top 6 teams lost. They're not even top 3.
No.
I think Duke's going to come out pissed. I think Duke runs in this one, to be honest. But we'll see.
Yeah, I think it's tough to look ahead of a team that beat you last time, too. So
I do agree that
2
is
ways
sketch,
you can look at that.
but they've done it already before this season. Maybe they have the recipe to beat them. We'll see. I mean, Duke plays up and down in their competition. We've seen it all year. So why not happen again before their biggest game of the season?
Yeah.
All right, Wylie.
I was back and forth on my pick of the day, but I did end up going Purdue. I just love them in this spot today. A chance to win the Big Ten. I know both teams can win the Big Ten with this game, but I like Purdue in a revenge spot, even though it's on the road. They match up very well. And as long as they can shut down Johnny Davis, he doesn't drop nearly 40 on them again, I think they'll be just fine today. Give me Purdue, money line. Damn,
can I switch my pick to Villanova money line?
Minus 480.
Yeah, for taking money lines. Shit.
I can only give out anything inside 200. Come on now.
All right.
Minus 3 or lower, like it's fine. It's fine. All right, guys. My play of the day. Originally, it was Villanova -9.5. I think it's moved down to -9, and if that's the case, I'm still placing that one. But I got to go with Kansas -6. That one just makes the most sense to me. I think they're going to throttle TCU tonight. And again, like I said, I think the only reason the line is where it is because TCU is coming off that win against Texas Tech. But Kansas coming off a loss, don't want to fade them.
I'm with you on that one. I think that's a good pick. Let's hope I can get on the board finally and get a play of the day win. Wiley, you sketched me out a little bit with those comments after. I'm not going to lie. The line is definitely pretty fat. I'm not going to lie. The line's pretty fat for a game that Pitt's already won. But we'll see.
It's kind of like a Texas Tech, Oklahoma. This one's really similar to that one.
We'll have to see. I don't know. It's Pitt's last home game. We'll see what happens. I like the coach angle a lot, honestly.
Yeah.
You know, the new young stud pissed off that he didn't get a chance to coach Duke after he's been there for a decade. He wants to beat him, and they've been prepping all week. So we'll have to see, right?
We'll see. I do want to bring up somebody mentioned Pitt didn't play Duke this year. Is that true?
No. If that's true, then I'm going to lose my mind.
Your sources. I want to touch on my other potential play of the day. And Krabs, I'm not seeing them playing Duke either.
Dudes.
I think you're losing your mind today.
Who's your source?
Who's your source?
My source is my brain looking at apps and not paying enough attention. I'm looking at their last 5 matchups. They have not played this year yet. They have not, which makes me like it better. They have not played this year. All right. Just confirmed.
I think that gets me a couple of my points too. It's not my favorite play of the day. I still like Duke here, but I want to talk about Toledo, which was going to be my other pick of the day. I want to hear your guys' thoughts on it. Toledo is a dog. Rarely have we seen Toledo at plus money this year, especially in conference. Might even be the first time. Maybe against Ohio they were at a time, but I like Toledo today a lot. If they lose, Ohio jolts back up to first, and I don't think that's a position Toledo wants to be in. They got a chance. They handle business in their last 2, simply win, and they're conference champions.
This Buffalo team is kind of on fire right now. They're a little scary. I think they've won like 7 games in a row or something like that, maybe more.
Their offense has been crazy.
Yeah, Buffalo they've kind of been playing like the team they were supposed to be preseason. They came out kind of flat to start the conference year. Now they're starting to look pretty good, and they're at home. I don't know. I mean, Toledo is a tough team to bet against, man. I know you've made some money on them this year. They're 20-8 against the spread.
I'm pretty sure they're top 5, maybe even top 3 cover teams in the country.
20-8 against the spread. That's ridiculous.
Yeah.
I mean, I lean Buffalo here. You probably already knew that. The line is definitely weird that Buffalo's a favorite. I don't care if they're at home. That's definitely sketch. So I honestly will probably have skin in this Buffalo game. I was looking at it already, Wiley. I'll probably be on Buffalo at home. I might have to pull you and take a money line, honestly, too, because I got burned.
It's practically a pick 'em. It's 1.5.
I know. It's just the value. But we'll see. I like Buffalo in that one. Line is super sketch. You're right.
I'll say if you don't like a side here, the over's at 160, and I do like that, or 160.5. It's a lot of points, but both these teams average 80. Toledo plays slightly better defense than Buffalo. Buffalo doesn't play any defense. I think this game gets to 80-80 pretty easily, to be quite honest. But
all right, guys, we have about 2 minutes. Y'all want to go over the leans really quick? We'll wrap this up.
Yeah, I can start it off. So, I like Michigan. That's one of my favorite plays today, -4.5. I'm probably gonna play that. Don't hold me to that though. Check my Twitter. I like that play a lot. Nova -9.5. Also love that play. Super sketchy line. I lean the over in the Kansas game. Like it. I don't love it. Love Purdue -3 on the road against Wisconsin. I think they get it done easily today. They're a better team. Arizona -4.5. That's my lean at USC. Although that game is super sketch. And then give me Southern Utah +3.5 as well. And my best bet was Pitt +14.5. A team that hasn't played Duke this year, so we'll see what happens. We don't know what they could do. We'll have to find out and see.
All right, Wiley.
Just going through real quick. I do lean Michigan State +5. I just think big rivalry game should be close. I also lean Providence +9.5. I just think it's too many points, but this one should be decided pretty early. Kansas, TCU. I like TCU to almost honestly win outright. I'm taking the +5 though. Big game for them to cement them in the tourney. Purdue, that's my play of the day on the money line. They handle Wisconsin. Give me Zona on the road -4.5 as well, with Montana State -3.5 at home.
All right, guys, and we're out of time now, but my best bet of the day, I'm going to do Kansas -6. But we appreciate you guys tuning in so much. We'll be back next Thursday. But yeah, Surgical Stream starts now.
Let's get it.
Do it.
What's good? Yo, sorry. Yo, what's good?
Yeah, thank you. Oh, man. I need a drink. Hold on. I need a jewel break. That's what we need. Let's go to a jewel break. Quick jewel break. We'll be right back with this jewel break. There's never ads. Wait, there should be an ad going right now. This is an ad, right? I hope it's an ad. Or else you're just sitting, you're just watching me rip Jewel sit here. I really hope it says there's 20 seconds left.
If anybody didn't have an ad, this is the ad for you. This broadcast was sponsored by Jewel. There you go. Just in case no one got an ad.
But I'm going to go with the total here. And I'm going to go over 218 on the Timberwolves. Why
Go, Jada.
Why are you cheering?
That's literally one of the legs in my pre-surgical parlay.
Oh, no. Now I'm afraid.
Shut the fuck up, Data.
They've reestablished themselves as the kings of Canada. Okay, so you could basically put your whole house on this money line.
The whole house?
Yeah, just put your mortgage on it.
I don't want to come in here and just shit on everybody, but what that guy just said, the Flames had their backup in that game where the Canucks beat them 7-1. So that means nothing. But my pick of the day is Devils and Reg. So that's what I have. Yeah, +120. That's my $500. I have $500 on it. I'm going to the game tonight. The tickets were like $10.
Oh my god!
I have 13 bet slips pending on this one game. Yeah, literally.
And you got the suit on too?
Yeah, I'm in business today. I try to look like Preston, except not give garbage picks.
Wow, dude. Preston's not going to be thrilled. Oh my god, dude. How's it going, everyone? Welcome back to the Surgical Stream. It's your boy Book It with Trent, and we are about to get surgical. Happy Tuesday. It's officially March now, which means the madness has begun, or at least it's about to. I mean, I feel like it's already started. It's already been going on, the madness in college basketball. Dumbest shit ever. Flukiest shit ever. We take a Delberto wagon under. That shit sails over. Sails. First half, Wyoming and SDSU could not miss a basket in the first half. I swear, dude. It was Steph Curry all over the floor. Literally, dudes were hitting NBA caliber shots like it's their job. I mean, it is their job. But we got a great slate today. We're running it back. Surgicals didn't hit yesterday. We went 3 of 4 on my parlay. Classic. Bulls did not go over. DeMar, bullshitting around. What are we doing taking teams in Miami on a Monday, right? We all know they would definitely win out Sunday night for sure. And they came and it showed on the court last night. That game sucked. The Heat blew the Bulls out. That was a trap line. Everyone, Bulls +4.5. How are you getting Bulls with that kind of value? Because they didn't give a shit about that game. Pain. Bulls didn't go over. We lost that. The Leafs came through, though. Shout out the Leafs. That was a big leap of faith for us to go ahead and take the Leafs again because they're the king of frauds. But they came through the overhit. Pacers, man. I can't believe I woke up yesterday and thought it was a good idea to make my play of the day the goddamn Pacers, man. They steal coin. They do. Who'd they lose to again? I forget. Oh, the Magic. Jesus. Oh, and if you guys are not in the Discord, I haven't laughed as hard as I did last night in a long, long time. We were sweating out late night bangs in the Bruins game. There were 7 of them, all from the Bruins, but shit was just cracking me up, dude. All these memes and shit were just so funny. If you were not on the Discord or the Book It Sports app, you're missing out. It's an extension to the community that's being built here at Book It, and it's awesome. But we've got a great slate today. We're definitely going to get some winners. I feel really good today. I feel like if we just don't overthink shit, simplify the slate, shit should go our way. However, player props, I was looking at them, and nothing's popping off the screen for the NBA. There's a fat NHL slate. Definitely some shots on goal, points. Definitely need those. So if you've got player prop locks, please, we all need them. I need to hit a prize picks immediately. I do have a play of the day and a parlay and a prop for everyone. I've already posted the play of the day and the prop on Twitter. But my play of the day, we're going to college basketball. Yeah, I hate that shit. But this is a spot for Arizona that I just don't see them fumbling the bag. They're coming off losing outright to Colorado by double digits. And this is a top 5 team that is looking to prove themselves going into March. USC, number 16 in the country, not really sure how. I think they get beat by double digits tonight, for sure. Give me Arizona minus 4.5 straight bet. Deploying units and getting my Pacers coins back. Chat saying, oh, time to cash out my bet. Shut up, chat. My prop of the day. We're going Bruce Brown over half of a 3-pointer. It's going to be absolutely electric when Bruce gives us a bang late night. Just one. We need one bang. Same matchup last night. He had 3. In the game before that, he had 2. In the game before that, he had 1. And I don't really know what else happened in the games before that, but we just need one Bruce bang. Just give me a Bruce bang, rip the Band-Aid off early. Shit's going to smack, and we're all going to say bang in the chat. It's going to be electric. So that's my prop of the day. And then my pre-surgical stream parlay that I took with no consulting, no talking to anyone. This is me getting in the lab by myself. Celtics -6 against the Hawks today. Celtics, sneaky wagon. I like them tonight in the Garden at home against the Hawks to cover this spread. Give me the C's, man. I'm putting Arizona in this lay as well. I actually bought a point on the lay because, like last night in the Hofstra game, we bought the hook. I told everyone buy the hook, and what happened? They won by 5. Spread was 5. So I'm buying a point here. I have no problem buying a point in a parlay, even though it adds a little extra juice. But we'll take Arizona minus 3.5. We're going Colorado Avalanche puck line minus 1.5. They're playing the Islanders. I mean, the Avs are a wagon. I think they steamroll the Islanders tonight. And I'm usually against puck lines in lays, but don't overthink it. I'd rather take the Avs by 2 than force another team just to sell. And then I'm going with the Wizards minus 3 against the Pistons. Wizards should win this one. The spread's 3.5. I bought a half point by the hook. And that parlay together pays out plus 1,000 or plus 950 actually. But that gets us there. I love this 4-teamer. It's not overthought. Teams doing their jobs, and we get the coins. Last night, I came 1 leg short of hitting my pre-surgical stream parlay, as well as Trent surgical stream parlay. And I'm confident in this one, though. All right. So those are my plays. We got Bruce Brown 3s, Arizona spread, and then the surgical 4-teamer that I just read off. And let's get surgical. All right. It's time to have a great day. It's Tuesday. It's March 1st. Let's start the month off with a bang. Please. We need it. February's done. February was a brutal month for the surgical parlays, but it's a fresh new slate. All right. So we got Preston in the house. Preston texted me saying he has a play of the decade this morning, and he desperately needs the link. So, Preston, I'm very eager to hear what your play of the decade is. Please get us started, brother. What's good?
Hey, Book It with Trent. How are you?
What's up,
I got
brother?
to play. You're going to hear this in the chat. I've already been reading a bunch about it. We're going IUPUI versus Oakland.
Oh, my God. Dude.
IUPUI has 5 players available tonight. They have 5 available, Trent. You got to have 5 players on the court If one fouls out, they got 4. That's the simplest. It's easy. I
How
got
can they
2
not
rules.
fill the roster?
Dude, no one wants to play. They would rather go get a job than go on the court with an IUPUI jersey. They're just throwing it away. They're done. They're done with they're done with this season. Oakland's gonna roll them. I was thinking about taking the under. I like the under, but at the end of the day, I think IUPUI is gonna get up by crazy, let the freshmen run a little bit, and they're gonna keep shooting, doing whatever they want. IUPUI is in their locker room. They're like, boys, we're going for broke. Let's just start shooting half-court shots. So we don't want to like hit 129 at the end of the game. You're like, you got to be kidding me. But I got 2 rules in life, Trent. I'm really confident in this pick. I'm throwing 3 units on it. And it's never ask a girl out who has 5,000 plus followers on Instagram. That's a trap. And do not take anything plus or minus 20 and up in college basketball because it's going to sell.
Really?
This one's not going to sell. They have 5 players, dude. And you can give them their best 5 players. Give them their – I don't even know who's playing, but – give IUPUI's best 5 players, and they're still not going to come close. Halftime, it's going to be 44-18. Final game, I'm calling it 77-48.
All right, so you're confidently putting units on this fat Oakland spread.
If IUPUI covers this game with 5 players, Vegas earned my coins. They earned them. I respect it. I can actually charge that one to the game. I know the credit card's maxed out on the game. That one's hitting. Oakland minus 23. Don't overthink it. That's starting March out with a bang right there, Trent.
All right, how many units you putting on this?
I'm going to do 3, but I could be easily persuaded to 5. And by persuaded, I'm probably – if you tell me, like, if you put 5 on it, I'll put it in the lay. I'll put 5 on it.
I would love to see you have 5 on it. Also, I saw that your 8-teamer almost came through last night. Such pain. But, hey, at least that Bruins game went way over because that would have been a heartbreak if that went under and then the – total in the Texas game fucked you, that would have been pain.
Dude, every single day, it's like the heart starts beating when 4 go, like, I'm 4-0. I'm like, this could actually hit. And then it just tanks. But today's the day. I know I said a lot, but today's the actual day.
I love it. Preston.
God bless you. Book it with Trent.
Oakland minus 3 or 23 to the crib. Let's get it. We have a special guest in the house today. Taylor Mathis has joined the Surgical Stream. A good friend of ours. Can't wait to get surgical with you here in March in Vegas. Taylor, what's good?
Hi, Trent. Oh my God, I'm so excited that when I get to Vegas that I'm going to get to hang out with you guys. So I'm super excited. But I think I got a good college basketball play for today. I'm on the opposite side of what everybody else is on. I looked at a Big Ten game because I went to Iowa. So I'm always about the Big Ten. And I did my first college basketball play yesterday, and I won. So I'm 1-0 right now. Nice. But I am going to go and look at the Wisconsin-Purdue game. Ooh. I like Wisconsin +3 right now over Purdue. Everybody's on Purdue because they're coming off that loss from Michigan State. They've got to step it up. They can win the Big Ten outright tonight. But I like Wisconsin. They've won 4 consecutively straight. Purdue is 2-3 against the spread in their last 5. I also absolutely love, Jonathan Davis has 20-point average over the season right now. His career best was against Purdue with 37 points. I think if he goes off tonight, they're going to be playing well. Everybody knows that Purdue is a 3-ball team. Yep. That's where you got to stop them. They're second best in the nation. But Wisconsin has held their last 4 opponents to under 70 points. So I look Wisconsin right now at home as underdogs. It's their first time ever as underdogs too. So I'm taking the points with Wisconsin, and I sprinkled some on the money line too.
That's a good pick, Taylor. Purdue is a square bet today, I think. I think Wisconsin shocks the world, comes out with a dub at home.
I think so too.
No NBA props?
I do. Queen? I've got 1 NBA prop for you. Well, I technically have 2. I'm not wild on the second one. First one, the one I'm most confident about, is going to be James Johnson over 2.5 assists. I loved his over on rebounds this morning, but the line already moved. It was at 3.5. Now it's at 4.5. I'm not as confident anymore. But he's gone over this in 3 out of his last 4 games. He's averaging 2.8 assists on the season, so slightly over that 2.5. And they just played Toronto, and he had 3. So I'm pretty confident he's going to go over the 2.5. I also like Luka for under 9.5 assists, but I'm always iffy with betting Luka because he always fails me. So he's hit this under though in 4 out of his last 5. The only time he went over was against their loss to the Jazz, their only loss in their last 5 games. The Lakers look terrible right now.
Terrible.
They're 3-7 in their last 10. I also think that spread's a good one to look at. I think that the Mavs -3.5 is like an underrated line there. So I like Luka too, but I'm a little more iffy on that prop play.
I love it. Wisconsin +3, James Johnson over 2.5 assists. I'm definitely going to check that one out. Good shit. Taylor, appreciate you. Can't wait to have you down here in Vegas. Let's get it.
Thanks.
Have
See
a
you
great
guys
rest of your
soon.
day. Peace. Goat. Let's keep rolling. Chat. What'd you guys do? You must have fucked up if you guys are on emote mode, bro. Let's go smashing overs. Tempo and pace. Let's keep rolling. What's up, brother? Goats are muted.
How are we doing?
Doing well, brother. How are you?
Pretty good. All right, so today going back to ice, like usual, got Oilers money line for you.
Oh, let's go.
Oilers, I mean, we've all familiarized them as kind of to be frauds this season. But, I mean, I think this is a tremendous spot for them to pick up 2 points. I mean, they started out really hot right after the All-Star break. Now they've lost their last 2. This stretch that they're about to go on is just really important to them and extremely important for them if they want to reach the playoffs. So I really think this is an attackable game for them. They need to win. I mean, we all know hockey, like teams aren't just going to fold over and give wins, but the Flyers they have nothing to play for anymore, and they're just not a good team.
They suck.
So, I mean, the Oilers average 3.3 goals a game and still have the 3rd best power play in the league, and the Flyers only average 2.5 goals a game, and it really shows. They've only scored more than 3 goals in 1 of their last 8 games. So, I mean, they just struggle to put pucks in net. And Sean Couturier is still out, I believe, so that just hurts me more. So I think the Oilers handle this one at home on the road tonight.
Good shit. Any player props for the kids?
I do. And I guarantee this is a prop that you've never put in any prize picks before, and I really think you should extremely consider it tonight. So I got Matt Boldy on the Wild. He is a rookie this season for the Wild, and he just started playing with them right after the new year. He's played 18 games this season for the Wild, and he's hit this mark 11 of those.
Wait, what's the pick?
Or sorry. Oh, yeah, I forgot to say. I'm sorry. Matt Boldy over 2.5 shots. My bad.
SOGs.
Yeah. So he's hit this mark 11 out of those 18 games he's played this season. And, I mean, he just hit it last game. They played against Calgary. They're playing him again tonight. And he's a really good offensive player. He's a stud for how young he is. He's only 20 years old, and I think he gets the shots again tonight.
I love it. Matt Boldy is his name, right?
Yeah.
Good shit.
Yeah.
Smashing overs. Oilers, no frauds tonight. Can't have it.
No,
Appreciate you, brother.
No.
Good luck. Let's keep rolling. Tempo and pace. Cedric Highsmith, what's up?
How we doing?
Good. How are you?
Good. So I did tell you to take that Devils over yesterday, but that's okay.
I pushed it out.
That's okay. I mean, when the whole world is on an NHL over, I feel like it always smacks. It happened with the Flames game a couple weeks ago. Anyway, It doesn't matter.
Yeah.
I know everyone's on this over. Devils Jackets over 6.5.
Dude, I feel like CBJ's overs just haven't been it lately.
Yeah, but I'm okay. So I'm also taking my biggest play of the day is their first period over. The Devils are 34-18-1 to the over in the first period. They lead the league, and the Jackets are in second, and they're 32-18-3 to the over in the first period. But I'm also taking the over 6.5. They've hit the over 6.5, or Devils have hit over 6.5 in 8 of their last 10. The Jackets have hit over 6.5 in 7 of their last 10. Devils are averaging 4.2 goals in their last 10, and the Jackets are averaging 3.9 goals in their last 10.
Are the goalies confirmed? Are they the shit goalies?
Jackets goalies is confirmed. It's Merzlikins, or however you say his name. I mean, he's dog shit. He's terrible. 3.5 goal against average.
Right.
They're expecting Dawson net for the Devils. He played pretty well last night, but I feel like they're going to have Gillies in net because, he played the full game yesterday on a back-to-back. So if Gillies is in net, I like the over even more.
All right. Good shit. Cedric Highsmith.
Yes, sir.
Let's get these bags today, please. Need it. Goals in net. Tempo and pace. Eddie, what's good, brother?
I'm glad you enjoyed the memes last night.
Oh, I was crying. I was literally crying.
Dude, everyone just kept on sending pics. It was too easy.
Lauren was getting the chat riled up. Lauren,
Dude,
you were asking for that.
It was bad. I got one pick for tonight. I have the Hawks and Celtics first half over. It's at 116. Both of these teams have scored 122 out of the All-Star break combined in the first half. It's hit 7 out of 10 times in the Hawks' last 10. It's hit 5 of the last 10 in the Celtics. I think we're getting 6 points of value on it, and I still don't think the books have adjusted to the line to the All-Star break. So I'm taking it.
That's surgical, brother. I appreciate it.
For sure.
Hawksies over first half 116, correct?
Yeah.
All right.
I would still take it at like 118, honestly. I think they're going to put ball in basket.
Ball and basket in Boston, in the Garden.
Sure.
Let's get it. Appreciate
sure.
you, brother. Good luck. Hope there's points scored in that one. Let's keep rolling. Good tempo. Sports betting Ryan, what's up, brother?
Oh, what's up, Trent?
How we doing? I love that chat.
Oh, thank you. First time on the stream, so we're gonna come in and give you a play and a prop.
Beautiful.
So my favorite play of the day is actually Kansas minus 5.5 at TCU.
Oh,
I think it's actually down to 6 now. I got it last night at 5.5. But you really think your TCU is going to win 2 straight games against top 10 teams?
There's no shot.
Yeah, exactly. And Kansas is coming off a tough loss at Baylor. They're not going to lose 2 in a row. They haven't lost 2 in a row since 2017. So I think they come in very frustrated after a big loss to Baylor, and they're just going to smack TCU around. TCU off an emotional win. They're just not going to be able to hang with Kansas. So give me that, Kansas minus 5.5. And then my player prop is Hunter Dickinson. It's college basketball. Over 17.5 points against MSU. Last game against MSU, he had 25. In the last 5 games, MSU has allowed 25 points to Zach Edey, 28 points to Keegan Murray, 27 points to Kofi Coburn, 17 to Penn State center, who averages 10. And then Trace Jackson Davis had just under that. He had 17. So I think Michigan in a must-win is just going to feed Dickinson. He should hit 18 very easily.
That's surgical, brother. That's how you do your
tempo and pace. But yeah, we're going to start 2-0. So
let's do it, baby. Appreciate you, brother. Let's get you back 2-0. We need it. Wiley, bro, what's good? It's been a minute. Shout out Wiley for doing the 24-hour stream. Can't believe he actually fucking did that. It's good to have you back, bro. I really thought we were going to hit the surgical without you yesterday, but didn't come through. But what's good, homie?
What's good, Trent? What's good?
How was that stream?
I'm going to be honest, kind of cruised through the first 20 or so hours. It was great. But the last hour or two, I was feeling it. I was struggling to keep my eyes open. I was feeling it. But so I've got a pick today going against.
Is it Toledo +2?
I mean, if you want that.
No, please.
That was almost my play today on the money line, to be honest. But no, my play is Purdue today.
Is it?
To be honest, it is. Call it square what you want. Me, Lauren, and Krabs are all on it. We talked about it on the show before. Purdue. I mean, the winner of this game's huge today. The winner of this game wins the Big Ten regular season. Purdue lost the first matchup. Johnny Davis dropped 37 career high. If he does that again, Wisconsin wins this game, good for him. But outside of that, Purdue matches up very well. Nobody's matching up with Edey on inside for Wisconsin. Edey should eat, and even if he gets in foul trouble, they got Williams off the bench. I like Wisconsin in a huge revenge spot today. Chance to win the Big Ten today.
I loved Purdue as well, and then I took a gander over at G Unit's spreadsheet. You know what it says?
It says Wisconsin -2. I don't care.
Wow, what's that about, bro?
I'm gonna be honest. I think maybe he values Wisconsin more where they're rated. I think Wisconsin's super overrated. I think their early tournament exits, every single year, the past couple, we've seen Wisconsin at the top of the Big Ten. I don't know how, to be quite honest. The fact they're tied for first is crazy to me. I think they're very overrated. I think Purdue wins today for sure.
All right. We'll see you back here at the tail end of the stream. Let's get these bags, Wiley. No bullshit today. Please, no bullshit. This guy's calling out. Imagine thinking Wylie, Krabs, and Lauren know shit about basketball. 3 people who never played a day in their life. Lauren actually played college basketball, so you can shut up. Don't you dare chirp Lauren on here. Donnie's picks. What's good, brother? Goat's muted.
What's going on, man? I'm taking the Ohio first half spread and the Ohio Bowling Green under.
Really?
First matchup between these two hit 163. Bowling Green overs hit on the road and at home. But Ohio at home, they're 12-3-1 to the over. On the road, though, they're 2-10 to the under. They come with a very defensive mindset on the road, and they're coming off of a 91-83 loss to Akron at home on senior night.
Yeah, that was terrible.
Yeah. So they're going to get back to what they do. Their bread and butter is defense. And then first half, after the game press conference, the coach said the first half was disappointing. They were the more intense team and had more effort in the first 20 minutes. And I didn't think we had a presence defensively. So I expect them to come out firing in that first half. And then he said they came out, punch us in the mouth. We didn't pressure them, take them out of anything they wanted to do. And all year, our defense has led to offense. It's going to be a straight defensive game for Ohio. They already go with that mindset on the road. Give me them first half and under.
The first half spread for Ohio and the under. Well, that's a high total. 157. That's a lot of points. All right, Donnie's picks. Appreciate you, brother. Good luck. Let's keep rolling. Got some new faces in the house. What's up, Zaid? Muted. Goats are muted, bro.
What's going on, Trent? How you doing?
Doing great, brother. Welcome to the stream.
Thank you. Thank you for having me on. I got a pick. Some people are on it. Some people are against it already. I love Purdue tonight. They're my best bet of the night. I haven't put $1,000 on a game in a long time.
Wow.
I got a G on this game tonight. Here's what I love about this. When you look at the matchup overall, Kofi Cockburn dropped like 37 against Wisconsin. Zach Edey, last time he played Wisconsin, just absolutely destroyed them. Johnny Davis had the game of his life, and they won by 5 points. I mean, it was a very, very close game. Johnny Davis dropping 37, again, is very, very unlikely. And I just view players like Sasha Stefanovic. He was 1 for 5 from 3 in that game. He's going to have a lot of open looks tonight for Purdue. They're not going to let Edey eat again. They're going to double him. He's going to be forced to kick out. Ivy, Stefanovic, these players are all going to be open from 3. They're going to hit shots. A player prop I love in this game, aside from Purdue, is Stefanovic over 9.5 points. He's going to have a lot of open looks. Like I said, they're going to be doubling the bigs down low. Travion Williams and Edey are going to be doubled. Boom, dish out. It's going to be splashing threes. Purdue is going to win this game, and they're going to win the Big Ten. I think they're going to win by 10+ here tonight.
Wow, that was a convincing argument, and it's his first play in a minute. $1,000 max unit play.
Yes. I sent you the screenshot. No bullshit over here. I'm telling you, Purdue is the team tonight. Take them and take them big.
So what's your normal unit size?
$200 a unit.
Wow. Okay.
So it's a 5-unit scale for me.
I love it.
And Stefanovic is really worth looking at. I mean, it's kind of juiced right now, over 9.5 points at -148. But Stefanovic is worth a look right now because he should score 10 points, no problem. They're not going to let Edey eat that much. They're going to have to double, and he's going to be open for 3. And he will.
All right, brother. Good shit.
Thank you, Trent.
Best of luck tonight. Hope you come home with coins, baby. Let's get it. Let's keep rolling. Papu, bro. We got Papu in the house. Let's guess his pick, all right? Let's go to the NBA real fast. I think his pick's going to probably be fading the one I already said, and he's probably going to take the Atlanta Hawks plus 6.5. No? Fuck. What?
You're close. I am, unfortunately, fading one of your picks.
Oh, classic.
Pistons plus 3.5. Listen, and I don't like the Wizards at home. They have Nito, they have Kuzma. I don't like betting against the Wizards because Kuzma can go off any night. But I watched the Pistons play against the Hornets. They went to OT. The Pistons are good, bro. Jeremy Grant is good. He can defend Kuzma. That was like 2 days ago. They went to OT. They beat the Hornets in OT on like a buzzer by Kelly Olynyk. So I really think the Pistons win outright, but I'm going to take the points tonight. I think the Pistons come in and really lock up the Wizards. The Wizards have been shooting good from 3, but I think Sadiq Bey, Jeremy Grant, I think they really lock up the Wizards. And my prop is Jeremy Grant over 3.5 rebounds.
I actually did like that prop.
Bro, come on, Trent.
I actually did. I was looking at it.
My prop yesterday hit too. Duncan Robinson. I saw you put in the prize picks or whatever.
Did he hit this threes?
Yeah, he hit 3 threes. He got 3.
Jimmy Butler fucking sold anyways, so I was paying.
But I think Bagley's questionable. He's actually doubtful, and he grabs like 5 to 6 rebounds a night. So if he's not playing, that's going to be distributed amongst the other players. And Jeremy Grant's been averaging like a little under 3 rebounds, so 3.5 is a good spot for him tonight. And I think shots aren't going to go in basket tonight, so rebounds are going to be there for everyone. Yeah. And I think the Pistons to win outright, but I'm going to take the points. And I don't know, man. February was a good month for Papo. I hit parlays, I hit picks. Maybe March is your month. If it's your month, I'll be happy too. I mean,
I need it to be my month. Likely not, but I need it.
Luck, man. You got nice glasses on today. So.
All right, Papu. Appreciate you, brother. Let's get these rebounds for Jeremy Grant, please. Sure. Need it. We got Sage Advice in the house. What's up, Sage?
What up, brother? Thanks for having me. Can you hear me?
Yes, sir. Welcome to the stream.
Glad to be here. So I got Ohio State minus 14.5. I know it's a large spread, but hear me out here. Nebraska has covered the spread the last 2 games against Iowa and Penn State. In the game against Iowa, Nebraska covered a 13-point spread by losing by 10. They shot 52% from the field and 44% from 3. In the game against Penn State, they covered a plus 10.5-point spread by winning by 23. They shot 58% from the field and 65% from 3. Nebraska is not sustaining this type of scoring, plain and simple. Like, it's just not happening. They average 44% from the field and 32% from 3. This team is bad, and they're going to lose by 25 plus. Ohio State is coming off a bad loss to Maryland. This is a nice bounce back spot for them. In that game, they shot 36% from the field and 29% from 3. That's bad. On the season, they average 48% from the field and 37% from 3. So I expect them to come out getting buckets on this team.
Good shit. How many units on this? Is this a super nuke?
So I have 1.5 units on it. It's March. I'm not going to go crazy like that. But I also have another 1.5 units on the alternate spread at minus 23.5. That's the highest I could get it at.
Wow. And what are the odds on that?
Only 250.
What?
Come on. Come on. Yeah. It's 9 points, and it's only 250. Come on.
All right,
your boy Jew unit has them minus 19.5. Ohio State needs to come out with a big win here. They're on a 3-game homestand to close out the season. They got high hopes for the Big Ten and March Madness. This is an experienced team that's going to get rolling. I expect them to go deep.
All right, good shit. Great sell job.
I got one prop bet for you.
All right, make it quick. What is it?
Terrence Mann over 5.5 rebounds. He's averaged the last game since he started 8, 10, 8, 3, 7, 9. And then when he was coming off the bench, he had 5, 6, 7, 2, 5. I pitched it. I just sent it over to your boy Winning Lineups, the robot.
The robot. Fuck the robot.
And he threw it in his 5-pick parlay.
Wow. That is a important note.
I also want to give a shout out to Nada Mush, Vsauce, Cabo Dior, and Nappy. Some other
we got to keep it rolling, but I appreciate you, brother. Ohio State minus 14.5. Terrence Mann over rebounds. Good shit. Sorry, I had to cut him off. Took a little long, but I like both those picks. He did sell that pick in Ohio State. Let's keep rolling, though. We got some OGs like OOTF. What's up, brother?
Hey, what's going on, man? Yeah, I had to shave my goddamn beard.
Whoa, geez, bro. I love it.
No, it looks fine. I look like a fucking potato, bro. Don't fucking lie to me. Look like a fucking potato. Hey, so the Bruins can go fuck themselves. You did not need to win fucking 7-0. Let's calm down.
Foul.
I even bought up to six goals just for the under 6 in case for a push. But no, let's go with 7. You clowns. But hey, tonight you're not. I don't know if you're gonna like this or not. It's fine. It's just another one of those games where like I can't walk away from this pick right now.
Oh my god.
It comes to a stop here. It stops now. The buck stops here. The Habs are gonna drop one here. The Jets at home. The Habs are just not. I really have no other reason than I can't walk away from this right now. I just love the spot for the Jets. That's it. That's the only reason.
Are you taking the puck line, money line?
Just money line. No, easy, just money. I'm just gonna walk with the Jets. Let's go, boys, at home. Let's not mess this up, okay?
I like it. That should be an easy job. I really
13-10 at home. Habs are 5-16, but I know the Habs been hot lately. The record sucks in general, so we just had to look at how good the Habs have been lately. Yeah, I get that, but the buck stops here with the Jets.
I like it.
Yeah, and then Connor McDavid, as many shots as you want tonight for player prop. He had 9 the last time they played the Flyers, so just as many as you want. The Connor McDavid 5, 6, whatever shots on goal you want for him. Ride that all the way home.
I love it. That should smack too.
Yeah, man.
All right, brother. Appreciate you, OTF.
Yeah, have a good one,
clean
man.
and fresh. Let's keep rolling. We got Ollie 1 unit, and then we're going Leafs fan. What's up, Ollie?
What's going on? There's two things that are going to happen today.
Let me
Trent's
hear
going to hit a lay.
Yep.
And baseball's going to get an agreement.
Yes, dude.
Those are the two things that's going to happen today.
Yes.
You got to speak it into existence.
Have to.
One of these plays that's going to help you hit a lay is VCU minus 3.5. But I think it's 4.5 now. A few reasons why I really like this spot, and it's 4 words mostly. Revenge spot at home.
Oh.
Last time VCU and St. Bonaventure played, VCU went into St. Bonaventure and lost by 20. Now VCU's favored by 3.5.
Trap.
Could be.
Trap for the Bonnies. Trap for the Bonnies.
Yeah. I mean, I don't necessarily think it's a trap line. I think it's a pretty good line, but both teams have won 7 in a row, so they're both hot. They're both right on the bubble. Both teams need a win. However, VCU just their center got hurt their last game out. Not VCU. St. Bonaventure's center got hurt last game. He's questionable. Even if he does play, he's not going to be 100%. He twisted his ankle or knee. Either way, like St. Bonaventure's a team that only plays 5 guys 40 minutes every game, so missing one of those is huge for them. And then the last point I wanted to say is that VCU, and I don't really always agree with the senior night angle, but it is their senior night. Siegel Center is going to be rocking like it always is. I believe they're handing out yellow shirts to all the students from what I've gathered on research, Twitter research.
Yeah.
So I just love the spot for VCU again tonight. That's my play that's going to help you win a lay today.
All right, brother. Ollie 1 unit. Speak it into existence. We're hitting a lay, and MLB's making a deal. Let's get
2
it,
for
baby.
2.
2 for 2. Appreciate you, brother. Let's go. Keep tempo and pace rolling. Also, quick shout out to Maddie Lay for incorrectly placing my prize picks 3 separate times yesterday. That was pain. But we did get some coins back, thankfully, with the late night chase. Let's go, Leafs fan. What's up, brother?
Always chase, Trent. Always chase.
It's always the late night chases.
Yeah. We're hitting a lay today. I feel good about the slate today.
I do too, bro.
So I hate this pick that I'm giving it out to you. My favorite pick today, money line, is the Oilers.
Really? You're that confident in it?
Yeah, I think like that division is really tight right now. I think the Oilers can't let this game go. They really got to start winning some games. I mean, they have played good. They just lost 2-1 to Carolina. They beat the Panthers on the road. I think with Koskinen and net, I'd rather him than Mike Smith. Yeah, I love the Oilers tonight, to be honest. I think McDavid's going to torch them.
I love it. I love it. It's good value, minus 155.
Yeah,
That's a money line piece.
I played money line, reg, puck line. I played them all. So, yeah. And I also got an over that I like. I'm stuck between 2. I just added this one. I like the Detroit and the Canes over 6. So I just seen that Ranta is a Nets for the Kane instead of Freddie. So that kind of helps. I just added this one out. I'm on the CBJ one too, but yeah, I see that their backup's in, and Detroit might let up 6 goals themselves. I mean, you see the show they put on against the Leafs on Saturday.
Yeah.
Let 10. So yeah, I like it at 6.5 too.
You like it? You like it at 6.5? You said.
Yeah, 6.5's fine. Yeah, so I like that, and I like the CBJ over. I already posted that I'm on that one too. So I don't think that's sketch. I think there'll be lots of goals in that game too. We need bangs again tonight.
Need bangs, brother.
So many fake bangs last night.
So many. Hey, if you want to find out what happens if you fake bang, just give it a shot in the Discord.
Yeah, give it a shot in a 0-0 game in the second period and see what you do with a fake bang.
Yeah. Wait, so Wings Canes over, and then the other one was what?
Yeah, the Columbus over 6.5.
Oh, CBJ.
Yeah,
And,
I like a lot of plays. I got a lot of units pending tonight. I love the slate. So.
All right, we need bangs. Let's get bangs, brother. Appreciate
we need lots
you.
of bangs tonight, Trent.
We'll be seeing. Peace. Love Leafs fan, dude. Dude's an absolute goat. How do you not love Leafs fan? Let's go to Kraken Bookies. Muted.
What's up, man? Can you hear me?
Yes, sir. What's good?
What's up? So I got one play today. Or my favorite play today is going to be Oklahoma -5. And because tonight, Ollie 1 unit says, well, it's also their senior night. And 4 of their 5 starters are seniors. And West Virginia is 1-for-9 away, while Oklahoma they play better at home for sure. And also, West Virginia is 0-5 against the spread against Oklahoma in their last 5.
How many units?
I have 1 unit on it. I'm a 1-unit guy.
It's in Oklahoma, I assume, correct?
Oh, for sure. I would not bet if it was otherwise.
Can't have a senior night on the road.
It's a big game for them.
Big game, for sure. All right, brother. Appreciate you, man. Good luck. OU to the crib. I like that pick as a money line piece potentially. Let's keep rolling though. Oh my God, Buzz, you look cracked. Let's go to above average guy. What's up, bro?
How's it going, Trent?
Doing well. How are you?
I got a gritty one for you. Vanderbilt, Florida, under 134.
Ooh.
Vandy overs have hit 4 out of the last 5, which is a little bad, but they played high-scoring teams like Auburn, Alabama, and both teams play a slower game. Florida is 6-1 on the unders against teams 500 or better. And they're also 0-6 at the spread following a straight-up win, which means to tell me that I think Vandy's going to be in this. Both teams shoot under 75 free throw % from the foul line. So even if it gets close down at the end, I don't think they're going to finish strong. So I think I like this a lot. I think it's going to be a slow game, and they're going to grind it out.
That's a good pick. I could see this definitely going under. I liked Florida in this one as well, but that's a good pick. Slow pace.
134, not 44.
Oh, it's 134, not 144.
Yeah, sorry.
Got it.
But
Still
yeah,
like
the teams allow 69 and 64 defensively average on the season. So, I mean, it's right there, but they both play a slow game.
Good shit. Slow tempo and pace in that one. I
Absolutely.
like it. How many
Appreciate
units?
you.
1 unit, 2 units?
Yeah, I've been winning lately, so my 1 unit's a little higher because that's just the addict in me, but it's just 1 unit.
1 unit Johnson. Increasing the unit size, though. Love it. Appreciate you, brother. Good luck.
Appreciate you, man.
Chat, man. You guys got to stop. He did look like Dave Portnoy. I'm not going to lie. Like, literally exactly like him. Hold on, Buzz. We're going to go to Dior real quick because he's got a fucking class to teach or some shit.
I got a meeting. Shut up, bro. What's wrong with you? The Kings beat OKC like I said they would, but Spurs couldn't cover against Ja. 52 points. Like, Jesus Christ. Dude went off yesterday. But, you know what's my pick, bro? Mavericks -5.5. So, yes, dude. We're in a revenge spot right here. We lost to the Lakers earlier back due to a buzzer beater 3 without Luka at home. So now we're heading into the Crypto Center to face bro, this team is trash. We lost so many coins tailing. Trent, I'm not even going to lie. I was heart-torn choosing between the Lakers or the Mavs.
I know, I'm sure you were.
Dude, but I just have to go to the better team here. We're here. Jason Kidd, I believe he knows how to stop LeBron. He was on that team that did stop LeBron in the past, back in 2011. Little history there for you. But yeah, I'm just taking the Mavericks today, and I'm just going to run with it. We're going to win. I'm out of here. Yes,
Love
sir.
it.
Bye.
Appreciate you, brother. Fucking Dior. No sirens. No kids screaming. No one's cracked out. You know who's cracked out?
Hi, Trent.
Buzz, you better give me a goddamn winner right now.
I like the line.
Oh, thanks, dude.
Want to hear a line I like?
Yeah.
Dayton +2.5.
Really?
Yo,
Against
I'm the A10
Richmond.
expert. Self-proclaimed, but
What do you see here? Why are you taking this road team as a dog against Richmond, who's been playing well?
Dayton 5-0 against the spread their last 5 games versus Richmond. Richmond's not been playing well against the spread. They don't cover. They've won 1 out of the last 6 games against the spread. Dayton's 5-1 in their last 6 games. They just come off a dog shit, horrible loss to LaSalle. They're going to be fucking coming out. They're angry. They're up 11 at halftime. They ended up losing outright. And they believe they should win. They're the youngest team in the country, but they're playing unreal. Dayton's the 8th best defense in the country. And Richmond's not a mid-tier, a little below mid-tier defense. Dayton is 45th in 3-point field goal percentage and Richmond is 265th in three-point defense. Richmond does most of their school offense inside the three-point line, and Dayton's the best team in the A-10 in off defensive interior defense. Darren Holmes, dog. This team is young, the exact opposite of Richmond, but this team is hungry. Richmond is they're not making the tournament. Dayton probably not making the tournament either, but Dayton's got a fighting chance. Richmond's got to win the whole A-10, which isn't going to happen. But Dayton, they got a fighting chance. They're outside looking in, but they can win this game and get a couple games in the A-10, maybe get to the chip, maybe win the whole thing. They can do this shit. And Dayton, this is a I'm a punch you in the throat kind of game, and that's what Dayton's going to do.
All right. Good shit. You're on plus 2.5?
Yep.
All right. Let's get it, Buzz.
Gotta buy the hook, maybe, because that bullshit yesterday with Hofstra. Up 7, fouls on a three-pointer.
Bro.
What the fuck?
And they were banging these shots. Hey, thankfully we got the push. I don't know if you did, but I bought the half.
I got the push, and I had minus 5.5 too. So it was
pain.
It was pain, but like that. What the fuck?
Oh man. All right, brother. Let's get these bags today. No fluke shit. No bullshit. Let's go to Stone Bets. What's up, Goat?
Trent, how we doing, man?
Doing great, brother. How are you?
Doing well. I got the video figured out. I just plugged in my Honda Wi-Fi, so I should be good to go, I think.
Oh, let's go. Yeah, it's super clear. Let's go.
Today, man, I got the game of the night, Purdue at Wisconsin. I like the Badgers, +3 at home. I'm playing the money line as well. Wisconsin, they control their own destiny, man. They got 2 games left in the Big Ten. All they got to do is win them both to win the conference. They already beat Purdue, a little bit of a revenge spot for them. But this game's in Wisconsin. And the stat that sticks out to me, man, Wisconsin, they take care of the ball. They're first in the NCAA in turnovers per game. And Purdue, on the flip side, they're 241st in turnovers forced. So Wisconsin takes care of the ball. Purdue doesn't make teams turn it over. I like the Badgers to win outright here, but I am playing the +3 and the money line.
Good shit. Is this a rare 2-unit Johnson or strictly one?
Well, it's one on both. So I got 2 total on the game, but yeah, 1 on the spread and 1 on the money line. So.
All right. Stone Bets. Let's get it, brother. Appreciate it.
Yes, sir.
You, man.
And hey, me and Larry Locks dropped episode 4 of our Stone Cold Locks podcast. You can find it in my Twitter, wherever that is. It's pinned to my profile. Go check that out. 20 minutes of your day. You get leans for like 6 games tonight. So.
Oh, that's good shit. That's good value. Appreciate you, Stone Bets. Go check it out. Stone Bets on Twitter. He's a goat.
Appreciate it. Thanks,
man.
Trent.
Let's have a day. Let's keep rolling. We got Ortner Zach in here, who's been dishing us winners sneakily. What's up?
What's up, Trent? I've got a few college basketball plays for you today. I'll keep them quick, though. I like Toledo +2. Toledo can shoot the lights out offensively. They have 4 players averaging more than 12 points per game, so their scoring comes from anywhere. All 5 of their starters average at least 5 boards per game, which bodes well for them because Buffalo is a good rebounding team as well. They average 3 less turnovers per game than Buffalo and are 7% better from the free throw line. So if it comes down to that, that could be good for them. And then I also like Detroit Mercy -10, first round of the Horizon League tournament. They're home because that's how the Horizon League tournament does things. Green Bay actually beat them earlier this year, but Green Bay is not on the same level as Detroit Mercy at all. Detroit Mercy's been playing a lot better. They're very good offensively, kind of as a revenge factor for them. Detroit Mercy is a top 50 offensive efficiency in the nation, so I expect Detroit to control this game. And then I'll keep these 2 brief, quick, but I like Wisconsin +2.5. Johnny Davis is going to be the Wooden Award winner, I think. And then Brad Davison, Chucky Hepburn, and Tyler Wall are also damn solid for them. And then VCU -3, I also like.
VCU -3. All right, good shit. Appreciate you, brother. Tempo and pace, gotta keep it rolling. Okay, 2 things. 1, let's keep it to 2 picks per usual. Preferably your best spread pick of the day and your best prop of the day. And I don't want to hear the Wisconsin-Purdue game again. We're wasting time talking about the same game, and that's not even going to go in the lay. So if that's a pick for you, please, we don't need it anymore. We've got basically 6 picks in that game already, and half of them are on 2 different sides. So, I mean, what does that tell you? I mean, it's just a public split. Let's keep rolling, though. The Great, what's up?
Definition of a skirt me by game.
Yeah, it is.
All right, we're going to the association. Clippers -7 against the Rockets. Clippers are 4-1 against the spread in their last 5. They're 10-8 on the road against the spread in 2022. Rockets are 2-9 against the spread at home in 2022. 3-7 against the spread in their last 10. They just played Sunday. The Clippers won by 1 on a last second. Like, Zubats blocked a shot, but they played a horrible game. They had 18 turnovers. They shot 30% from 3. Luke Kennard was 1 for 7. They shot 70% from the free throw line. It was just a horrible game from the Clippers. The Rockets are last 30th in NBA in defense. The Clippers are 10th. So I think they should easily beat them by 7. Money line's -270. So, I mean, that could be a good lay piece.
Good shit. How many units on the spread bet?
I have 1 on the spread.
1 unit.
And then I have LeBron James over 28.5 points.
That should
The
hit.
Lakers suck.
Yeah.
Yes, they're playing horrible. But there's one thing that's happening every game. LeBron is putting up points.
Yeah.
He's padding the stats. Like the other game, he played late into the 4th when they were down 30.
Literally. All right, brother. Good shit.
Bag season.
Bag season. You know the drill. Let's get some fresh blood in here. We got Alec Talks Buffalo. What's up, bro?
What's up, Trent? How you doing?
Is this your first time on the stream?
Yeah, this is my first time. Looking to go 1-0. But
right.
sadly, my first pick was already taken by someone earlier. It was the first period over in the Devils Blue Jackets game. Like, that's got to be the lock of the century. I haven't seen an NHL lock this good. Both teams are hitting over 60%, but I'm just going to throw in another pick here that I was liking and I'm leaning towards just for tempo and pace. I like the Bruins and Ducks over 5.5.
Really?
The last 2 games, the Ducks have scored 1 goal against the Kings, and they've got shut out against the Islanders. So if the Ducks want to make the playoffs, they're going to have to win some games here. They need this game. They're going to have to put puck in net to do it. We all know the Bruins can put puck in net. We saw it last night. That was electric. The Discord was going crazy.
Yeah.
But yeah, I'm looking to go 1-0, and thank you. Tempo and peace.
Appreciate you, brother. 1-0 with this Ducks over. All right, let's keep rolling. We got an NHL Lord, a Chell Lord, Landon Jackson, Wylie Lamar Jackson. What's up, brother?
Hey, I appreciate it. So my favorite pick is that Devils Jackets over 6.5. I know you've heard it a bunch, so I'll give you a different one. Plus money, the Vegas Golden Knights -0.5 in the first period.
That's
The
surgical.
Knights, I mean, it's so surgical, so free. The Knights are coming in off 2 straight losses. They're down to 3rd in the Pacific Division, but they're literally 4 points away from being 6th. Now they get a game against the Sharks at home. The Sharks haven't played since Sunday. Vegas hasn't played since Saturday. More rest. Sharks just played the Kraken. I look for Vegas to come out firing, beat up on them in the first period, beat up on them in the game, get their 2 points and move on. Yeah, I like that Devils Jackets over 6.5 and Knights first period plus money. That'll pay for the lay.
Are you do you think the Knights win this one for sure?
Oh yeah.
Oh,
It's
yeah?
just a large money line favorite. But
Yep. All right, brother. Wylie Lamar Jackson, stay goated. Appreciate
See ya.
you, man. Let's go to another Chell Lord. I got the TS Chell haircut, bro. I literally do. What's up, TS Chell?
What the fuck does that mean? Rare TS Chell appearance on the stream.
It's been a fat minute. Where the hell have you
It has
been?
been a
dude?
fat minute. I've just been focused on school, trying to make the stream when I really love something.
All
So
right.
I got to play tonight. I don't know if anyone said it, but it's the Canes Red Wings over. Playing in Detroit tonight. We got backup in net, Ranta for the Canes, and you got Nedeljkovic in net for the Red Wings. Nedeljkovic has not been a great goalie. His last game was against the Leafs. He got pulled on after letting in 6 goals on 25 shots. And the game before that, he let in 6 goals on 24 shots against the Wild. We know the Red Wings have been over wagons. 6 of their last 7 games have gone over. And the last time Ranta has made a fucking start was February 20th against the Penguins, where it was a 4-3 finish. I see a lot of pucks going in net tonight. Give me the over 6.5.
All right. Over 6.5 Canes and Wings. It doesn't scare you that the Canes have a top 5 defense, apparently?
They do have a great defense, but the Wings do play much better at home. I think the Canes can put in 5 themselves, and then all we need is Wings to put in 2.
All right. Appreciate you, brother. Good to see your face again. Let's get these bags.
Yes, sir.
Bag season. Let's go to fake Leafs fan. Leafs fan 69.
You kept saying Chell Lord. I thought you were coming to me. But yeah,
Yesterday, I was laughing out loud watching that Kings Bruins game. We should start calling Fruity Fraudy. I honestly don't know what made him pick the Kings, but we all have bad days, and that's the beauty of sports betting. There's always a tomorrow.
Oh my God! You know Fruity's gonna come and chirp the shit out of you at some point today. By the way,
Matter.
Hope you're ready for it.
Just forget about that one. Move on.
Yeah.
But today's slate is fucking awful. But I always manage to find a diamond in the rough. I think Colorado will dominate the Islanders today in Denver.
Yeah.
Colorado's been resting for 2 days since their comeback win against Vegas, and I think they'll look to keep it rolling tonight against an inferior Islanders team.
So you're on the money line?
Pardon?
Puck line, money line?
I'm thinking reg, but the Avs have been perfect after playing on 2 days rest. And on top of that, Chara and Barzal weren't at morning's practice today. So, yeah.
Good shit.
And honestly, I love the White Lamar Jackson, but I'd stay away from VGK today. They're missing Patriot, Stone, Yarncroke, and Leonard's also coming back from injury today. So
I could see them
tonight.
I could see them selling. However, I do love that first period pick. I think they get one in the net and probably sell the full game. But fake Leafs fan, Abs and Reg, Abs puck line. Let's get it.
Yep.
Appreciate you, man. All right, let's keep going. We got some OGs in the house. We got Cap Wise. What's good, Goat?
What's going on, man?
How we doing?
I'm doing good. So last week, Trent, I was 6-0 on the stream. I didn't come on Friday. I didn't come on this last Monday because I didn't have anything I like. And I want to say something. I take this seriously, man. Like, people are putting their hard-earned money on these plays. So when I'm on, I like something. And I like Detroit. Mercy. Minus 10. I think it's a great spot for them against the Green Bay team that is dog shit. And it's Antoine Davis's last game at home.
Ooh.
I think they come out and have a great performance. In that last game against Green Bay, they did limit him, and he had a pretty bad game. I just don't see that happening again. I think they win by 15 plus. And also, Trent, you could do a Detroit Mercy, Detroit Red Wings, and Detroit Pistons parlay. I'm just saying. But
the Detroit three-teamer.
Yeah.
Hey, so. G Unit's got it at minus 13, which you love to see.
Yeah, I love it. Love to see it.
Right.
I got to run, but yeah. Thanks, guys. See ya.
Let's get it. That's what I love is a guy who's going to come on when he has something surgical. You don't have to come on every day, you know? It's not like you got an absolute super goat mega whale every day, but pick your spots, you know? I like this Mercy pick too. Gonna have to come back to that one. We got Sweatpants Jesus, absolute stud. What's up, brother?
What's going on, man? I'm
Looking
in my
great.
house today. Yeah, I actually live in a house. But yeah, first of all, I came on to hold my L from yesterday, dude. I'm so sorry I talked you off that over in that.
No, it's okay, dude. I was all over not taking it.
That was the bad take of the century. But anyway, it actually kind of showed me watching that game. I was like, you know what? The next time the Devils play, I'm seriously going to consider taking their over. And I looked at the slate today, and they play the Jackets. Other guys have already sold it to you. I'm all over the over in this game. I also really like the over in the Red Wings game. I think that game goes over. Leafs fans saying that the backup and for the Canes being in really is helpful for that. So I won't sell those. They've already been talked about. The prize picks that I have for you, which I really like a lot, is Nathan Bastian from the Devils, over 3 hits. He's had over 3 hits in 4 of his last 5, and the past 2 he's had 5 and 7. I think this game's going to be really offensive, lots of up and down the ice. There's going to be a lot of offensive forechecking. I think he's going to hit this with ease. Also, Moritz Seider for half a point or over half a point.
I love that.
He's done this 6 straight. I mean, he's got to regress at some point, but I think this game's going to have a lot of goals in it. I think he's going to be involved in one of them. So,
can you say the hits guy again? Who is it?
Nathan Bastian, Bastian, I think, or Ion. He plays for the Devils. It's over 3, so it's a lot of hits. But the last 2 games, like I said, 5, 7. He's hit 4 of his last 5. I think you should throw it in there, man.
I love it. And then you're giving us the sign of approval on the CBJ over / Wings over.
Yeah, I really like both of those overs. It really solidified me with the Wings over when Leafs fans said that the Canes backup was in net. I can't remember his name, but yeah, that really solidified that one for me. But I think CBJ, that's my biggest one that I really like a lot, especially after watching that Devils game last night. Man, Jesus Christ!
I know, dude. I know.
I just think you got to ride the wagon. The last 7 games, they've been averaging 5.3 goals per game. The Devils. So even if they regress a little bit.
Yep.
I mean, between 3 and 4 goals. So tempo and pace. I'll get out of here. Thanks a lot for having me on, man.
Love it, brother. Appreciate you, man. Let's get it. Can anyone hear these Discord notifications? Is that me? I got to get out of this Discord, bro. Discord's already going nuts. All right, let's keep rolling. Shelly, what's good, bro? It's been a fat minute since I've seen your gorgeous face. What's up, brother?
What's good, Trent?
How we doing?
Chilling. I didn't get any fucking sun in Florida. I don't know how I came back paler, but I managed to do it. But yeah, feeling pretty good. My last 2 prize picks I've hit like before I went on vacation. Then I came back and smacked the lay last night. So I've been pretty hot. Not trying to jinx anything, but I'd love to help you out. Maybe trust in your roots, like get back to our OG days. I think that honestly might help you. But what I think, I don't know. You just gotta trust me.
All right,
you gotta trust me.
I'm gonna trust you here.
Probably, I do like the Oilers tonight. So that's something that I probably would put into a lay piece as like money line.
Yeah.
Koskinen's in net, obviously. I'm not gonna go into too much about this. But I also really like Canes and Reg. I really don't think that having Ranta in net is that big of a deficit for the Canes. Obviously, I'd be more comfortable with Freddie Anderson, but I do like the Canes a lot tonight. And then taking them in Reg, you get them at plus money. So you can't really argue with that. But I do have a very, very surgical player prop and prize picks in general. I'm going to be doing my stream at 5 p.m. because the slate's fat. Just to get you started off, that Bastian hit, he's very hit or miss. I know he's been hitting in his last few games, but it's a little sketch at 3. I'd love it if it was at 2.5, but I could see him getting to 3 and then not going over that. But
yeah, we don't play to push.
There's one exactly. There's one I like more. If you're gonna take a hit, he's on the Detroit Red Wings, who are one of the lowest average hitting teams in the entire NHL. It's Vladislav. Oh shit! Did I just lose you?
No, we're here.
Okay, Vladislav Nemesnikov.
What?
Nemesnikov.
Got it.
Under 0.5 hits. This dude's soft. He's Charmin Ultra. And they're playing the Canes tonight, so he doesn't really get that much time on ice either. He averages about 10 minutes a game. And if this is a game they're going to be behind in, they're going to be playing that first, second line a lot more. So I like this under for him tonight because he doesn't usually get a hit, and I don't see him getting one against the Hurricanes tonight. Also, Tyler Toffoli over 0.5 points. All right. He got moved to the first power play in place of Marjapane. Prize Picks is offering at 0.5 points. Dude, this game's going to have hella goals in it. It's the Flames Wild. He's going to get at least a point tonight. With those two together, that's, I have other Prize Picks that I spent a lot of time in the lab today, but those are my 2 favorite. And I'm going to keep it tempo and pace because I know you got people and stuff to do, but those are my best 2 on either side.
All right, and we can watch your show at 5 Eastern, so 2 Pacific.
Yes.
All right, good shit. Need you to cook up a surgical Prize Picks for us, I'll tell.
100%.
Appreciate you, brother. Let's get these bags. Let's go to the GOAT, Dr. Donk Wagons, who's up close and personal. What's good, homie?
What's going on, Trent? Parlay sold the bag. Up 15, went to a birthday dinner with my wife, came back, and just a shock. Just a shock. 15 points up. They lost the game. We're a new day. We're here to get our coins back. Play that I usually don't come out with, but I like it. It's Houston first half minus 8.5. They're playing against the Dogwater Cincinnati Bearcats. Cincinnati's been atrocious. They just lost to South Florida. They've lost 5 of the last 6, I believe. Houston can clinch the regular season title tonight. I really believe they come out and I don't like minus 15, but I still think they're going to probably blow out this team. but you never know late in the games. I know they're getting ready for tournament, getting players ready for tournament, so they take their starters out and they rest them. So I feel like -8.5, they're just going to blow them out right away and then get up enough so where they can rest their starters for the conference tourney.
All right.
I also
Dr.
like
Donk.
Kentucky -9.5 first half as well.
I like that one too. Is this a Supermax Mega Whale or
This
no?
has been bad.
Supermax
Yes,
Mega
the
Whale?
Houston is definitely. Yes, sir.
All right.
And I'll probably parlay it with the Kentucky first half -9.5.
Good shit. Appreciate you, brother.
Let's
Dr.
get these back,
Donks.
Trent.
Got to get these back. Stay goated. Let's go to Coin Snatch. What's up, brother?
How we doing, Trent?
Doing good. How are you?
I'm phenomenal. I just want to say a couple things before I go. I'll be super quick. If Wylie, Lauren, or Krabs is in this, I fucking love the show. Big fan.
Oh, the show before mine?
Yeah, Behind the Lines. I
Yeah.
love
No,
it.
it's solid. It's a great show. Love
Yeah.
those guys.
Other thing, I got like 10, 20 DMs ever since I came on and shaved my head, and they're all just like, yo, like, this guy's so funny. Like, I love you, man. Like, I love you guys for everyone who's DMing me. That
We
made
love
me
that.
that made me feel so good. But anyway,
I love it. Good shit. I'm glad you
today-
guys are being positive and not being dickheads. Good shit, chat. Let's go.
we block out the dickheads. I love everybody else. That's it. But today's play, you're gonna hate it. But I'm gonna appeal to your heart. Okay?
All
I'm
right.
gonna set you a scene. This team is a college basketball game. This team has lost 9 games in a row. Right?
Yeah.
They're at home today. It's senior night.
Who would it be?
The name of the team is Air Force.
Oh, my.
I'm taking the spread -5.5. Hear me out. Hear me out. Trent.
San Jose sucks dick. They do.
San Jose sucks dick.
Yeah.
AJ Walker is their best player. He's the 6th all-time leading scorer. It's his final game. It's senior night. I don't care if there's fans or if there's not fans. This kid has got heart. He is not going to go out of that stadium without like he's going to be playing his heart out for 38 minutes tonight. I have no waver in faith. I got 10 out of 10 confidence in this pick. Some of the stats or a reason. San Jose State, when they're away, they're allowing almost 80 points per game. So, I mean, also the altitude, that's always like a talked about thing, but
Yeah.
I love this play. I'm all
How many
over
unit
it.
Johnsons?
I got 2 on it, but I might sprinkle another unit. And the money line is, I think, a good parlay piece. It's like -110 right or -210 right now, but
I love it. Good shit, brother. I got to keep tempo and pace going, but great
course.
pick, great reasoning. Let's get these bags today, baby. Appreciate you, Coin Snatcher. And a rare W for chat. Shout out chat. Let's go, Not a Mush. What's up, Goat?
What up? What up? What up? How we doing?
Doing good. Love that shirt. Looking handsome.
Yeah, I almost threw the rope hat and the sweatshirt on because I saw that you switched out, but we're keeping it clean. I mean, dude, we were together for the heartbreak of that Washington State game last night.
Yeah, sorry
First
about
lay that I put out. Are you kidding me with the end of that? Everyone that was watching it knows we have a lot of great picks that are out there.
Yeah.
We have a lot of repetition that's been going on here. So we have a
Yeah.
lot of picks to go through.
Yes.
My play of the day, I don't think there's a shot in hell you're going to put it in because it's the Kansas Jayhawks over TCU.
There's no way Kansas doesn't win this game. I'm sorry.
Dude,
I know I said that last game.
And I also think it's going to be similar to the better team just stomping out a team that's kind of been skating by all season, similar to the Iowa Northwestern game yesterday.
Yeah.
I think it's going to be a 10, 15-point stomp for Kansas. They just lost to Baylor. TCU just beat Texas Tech. So, we've been seeing the emotions in college basketball be really fucking consistent. Coach Self is going to have these guys playing hard. Kansas is going to go in there. They're going to take care of business. They average 80 points. They give up 68. TCU averages 68. They give up 64. It's not going to be close. There really isn't much more explanation. It's Kansas.
Yeah, I mean, I wish I didn't use my fade the alma mater card on last week's game. Because if I put it in there again, it would just fuck, dude. I could have
I
loved
know.
using
I know
it.
you're not. I know you're not going to put it in. There's a lot of other good plays. I mean, in the NBA, I'm in love with Detroit. I think the Celtics also handle business against the Hawks. I really wanted to come on and talk about the Warriors Wolves. I'm gonna try and like temper my fandom of my Dubs, and I'm not gonna look at that one.
Yeah, I think that's a sketch one.
Yeah, so we're going play of the day is going to be Kansas, man, and I think it's going to be a nice and easy one for us. Player prop, give me my guy Zubac, center for the Clippers. I hammered him. They just played the Rockets.
Points?
He covered his points. I'm going rebounds.
Rebounds.
I'm going rebounds. He just had 15. They're keeping his line at 9.5. They don't really have an answer for the big body down below. It's Zubac. God, dude, half of a fucking point away from hitting the lay yesterday. We're going to cook up something nice, though. We got it.
Let's do it. Let's do it. Mush, stay goated. Appreciate you, brother. Let's get these bags. Tempo and pace. Let's keep rolling. We got Larry Locks. Been a fat minute, brother. What's up?
What's going on, Trent? Like you said, I picked my spots, man. You got to pick your spots.
Yes, dude. I need more of that.
Yeah. Has anyone pitched Michigan -4.5?
No.
Okay. Well, this is the spot of the night, man. It's a maze out. It's a revenge spot at home. They lost to Michigan State on the road earlier in the season, 83-67. Michigan State's off a huge win over Purdue. Now they have to go to Michigan. Like I said, maze out, in-state rivalry game. Michigan is a bubble team. They desperately need this game. They play Ohio State and Iowa in their last 2 games of the season. So this one is like the one that they have circled on their calendar that they need to win. They obviously need another win or two down the stretch to really get in the tournament, but this is the spot of the day for them. Hunter Dickinson should feast. He had 25 last time they played. In that loss to Michigan State earlier in the season, Michigan shot 3 of 19 from the 3-point line. Michigan State shot 50%. They were 9 of 18. I mean, this is the play that has to go in the way. Michigan -4.5. They're going to roll them at home.
Really?
Yes. I mean, they need it for the tournament. It's a maze out, revenge spot at home. What more do you want?
Yeah, not much. What's a maze out?
So the Michigan colors are maize and blue.
Oh, got it.
So they're all wearing yellow. So it's It's
gonna be a lit atmosphere tonight.
It will be absolutely lit. Yeah. I mean, I love this spot for them.
All right, brother. Good shit. Larry Locks comes on here when he has a spot he loves. He loves Michigan today. Let's get it. Appreciate you, brother. Go follow Larry Locks on Twitter, by the way. We got Pick and Morty in here. What's up, Pick?
So I'm back, Trent.
Did your pick hit yesterday?
Of course it did. And you know who's didn't? Preston's. All right. Today we're staying on the court. I like the Vanderbilt pick'em. They've covered their last 8 against the spread, and they've covered their last 4 straight following a loss. And also the past 7 times they faced a team with a winning record, they've also covered. So I think Scottie Pippen Jr. is going to go nuts tonight. I like him as a pick'em.
You like Vandy at home, Scottie Pippen. He's been hitting his overs on Prize Picks, that's for sure. How many units on this?
Got 2 units on it.
A 2-unit Johnson, Vanderbilt, money line.
Mm-hmm.
Good shit. What was your pick yesterday?
Yesterday I had Baylor -1.5.
Oh, fuck. I knew they were going to win. I knew they were going to win.
And what's with Preston today going against the IUPUI wagon? I mean, they're built for March.
Come on, man. All right, do you have another one, or is that it?
I also like Montana State -3.5. I think they get the job done there too. And one of my buddies was texting me before, try to push New Hampshire +3.5. So I'll probably be tailing that as well.
Good shit. Pick and Morty. Appreciate you, brother.
Easy.
Let's keep rolling. We got this dude will steal your girl, so do not bring him around. It's Mac Brew. What's up, bro?
How's it going, man? How are we today?
I'm doing great, bro. I need a winner out of you.
Absolutely, man. Last night, another one. Leafs, no question.
Leafs.
But, yeah, man. But today, I'm going to assume that the Oilers have been sold like all day, eh?
Which one?
Like everybody been talking about the Oilers.
We've heard it a couple times.
Yeah, okay. I'm going to go with Calgary against Mini then.
Calgary against? Oh, you're taking the
we're going
Flames against the Wild.
Absolutely.
Why?
Markstrom got absolutely lit up last game. He played terrible. There's no way he plays that shitty again. The guy is probably the best goalie in the league, if not the second best goalie in the league. Calgary's been rolling. Mini has been playing well, but not playing where they were when they were actually a wagon per se. So I think Calgary rolls this one here for sure. I'm taking the money line.
All right. So, and you were also saying the Oilers is a good pick too.
Yeah, I like Oilers money line for sure. I'm on that as well.
All right. So he's
but the
taking
main pick would be
Flames.
Calgary. Yeah,
Flames and Oilers. That's it. I mean, those are two wagons going head to head with the Wild and the Flames. How many units on the Flames?
I'm going 2.
2 unit Johnson. And
Yeah.
the Oilers?
I'm going 1 with them, and I'm also throwing them in a parlay as well. So.
All right. I love knowing what Mac Brewer's on, and there's nothing worse than being on the opposite side. So, Brew, let's get these coins today, baby. Need it.
Awesome, brother.
Appreciate
Awesome.
You, brother. Yeah, dude. Your girl, everyone's girl is gone now. Let's go cash the one leg. What's up?
Yo, what's up, man? Thank you for having me here.
This is your first time?
Yes, sir. Nice
Welcome.
to be here. I got Luka over 2.5 threes. He's hitting 6 of the last 7. Lakers can't guard point guards for their lives, and Luka's probably going to have a big game here. His birthday was yesterday as well. Riding with that narrative a little bit. I got Terrence Mann over 5.5 rebounds. He's hitting 3 straight for that, and then he's hit 5 of the last 6. And in those 3 straight, he hit 2 on the Rockets there. So I'm riding with those.
All right. Luka over 2.5. Terrence Mann over how many rebounds?
5.5.
5.5. I feel like we just heard that one as well, which I was doing some research this morning. That one also looked solid to me. Are these straight bets or are these prize picks for you?
I got 1 unit on each of those straight, and then I have those in a couple parlays.
Good shit. All right, brother. Let's go 2-0, baby. Keep rolling. Got a couple more, and then we're going to – today's surgery is not getting botched. We're going to take our damn time because we got some extra time. We got Ryan Casas. What's up, bro?
What's up, Trent? It's been a while. I've been gone for like a month. I've been working night shift. I put out like 5 picks in the month of February. I went 5-0. So
wow.
That's it. That's all I bet, and it was sad. But I got a play for you coming up to, it's March Madness. We're excited, right? Let's go. So that guy pitched Air Force spread, right?
Mm-hmm.
You've watched the Air Force game. They go down. They take 30 seconds. Clank. Shot clock violation. That's why we're taking the under 128. They both suck. They're going to be missing. I don't think there's going to be a huge crowd at the Academy tonight on a Tuesday night for Air Force 10-17 versus San Jose State 8-20. They both suck. They're both super slow. They're going to take all their time, miss baskets, under 128.
All right.
And then I got a prize picks, NBA, Isaiah Stewart. I was looking at RotoWire to see who he's up against. The center for Washington Wizards is Daniel Gafford. Never heard of the dude. I haven't heard of the dude. He doesn't even have a picture on price or on RotoWire.
Classic.
I would actually, if you're going to take it, I would only take it on prize picks because I see on the books it's 9.5. On prize picks, it's 9. So there's an option to push. So I would take it over 9 rebounds. That's all I got.
Over 9 rebounds for Stewart and the under in the garbage game
The
of
garbage
day.
bowl. The
Garbage bowl. Let's get it. Appreciate you, Ryan. Let's keep rolling. We got 3 more, and then we're surgeons. What's up, Joe? Talk to me.
Yo, what's good, Trent?
How we doing?
All right, I got 2 quick ones for you. First one is an NBA prop. Gonna take over an assist for Trae Young. He's hit this number 9 out of the last 10 games, and he's hit double digits in assists in 8 out of the last 10. And he's also hit this number in 2 out of the last 3 against Boston.
All
So
right.
that's enough for me to hop on that.
All right, sorry. Go ahead.
Second pick I was going to give out. Preston already mentioned it. Oakland minus 23. I know it's a huge number, but IUPUI has 5 players, and they've also beat one D1 team all year. So that's like an don't overthink it type of move for me.
Yep.
But yeah, that's it. That's what I got.
All right, brother. Good shit. Good luck tonight, Joe. Let's get these bags. Let's keep rolling. We got Nikki Goated picks. Actually, let's go to Nikki Goated picks. Actually, he doesn't even look ready. Let's go to Lockman Monster. What's up, brother?
What's good, boys?
How we doing?
Hey, Trent, did you climb that ladder last night?
I did not. How high did the ladder go?
40 plus.
Oh my
Plus
goodness.
500.
Wait, who was the player again?
Ja Morant hit 52. He had a
Wow.
franchise record last night. I don't know how much I got to sell you guys picks.
Holy shit, dude. That was
I
a
just
call
gave
of
you
the
a
day.
player last night that hit a franchise record.
Wow. Good
But
shit, brother.
it's all right. It's okay. And not a mush. I slid you a free pick last night in the Twitter space as well with Yaroslav Halak over 3 goals allowed. That hit with 16 minutes left in the second.
Oh,
and I
cool.
never talk about winners, ever.
No, you gotta gloat when the
Yeah,
time's
just today, franchise record. It's not easy.
Yeah.
But tonight we're going back to the ice. We're going out there for we're going to a player that has done nothing but Peloton in the last 5 games.
Oh, is it Dylan Larkin?
Ooh, it's the right team though. Tyler Bertuzzi. I'm taking Bertuzzi over half a point. They've played in a game the last 3 games where they've scored almost 17 goals themselves. They had 7 goals last game. He was -4. You know how hard that is as an NHL player to go -4 in one game?
Hard as fuck, bro.
But I don't care because he's out there for almost 20 minutes a game. I'm taking him to get a point tonight against Anthony Ronson tonight. That guy shouldn't even be in the league anymore. He's not a goalie that should be starting.
Yeah.
So that point's going to be easy. And then I'm taking the first period over in Columbus. What's it? Columbus, New Jersey? Yeah, Columbus, New Jersey. Over 1.5 first period.
All right.
I'll be posting some NBA props later when we get into the Twitter space. I woke up at 10 o'clock feeling amazing.
Beautiful.
Rolled
That's
over,
really
seen the
nice.
stream wasn't even close to starting. Fell back to sleep, just woke up.
Yep. That's exactly how it should be.
Let's get this money, boys. Good luck.
You like the over in the CBJ game itself?
Nico Dowles is going to be the main reason that over doesn't hit if it doesn't hit. He's not confirmed. New Jersey hasn't confirmed their goalie yet. So for me, it's going to rely on that. I'm going to be completely waiting on the fact if he goalies or not. If he goalies, which for some reason they're not starting anybody else, he's going to be the reason why it doesn't go over. The kid's been playing great.
You got the Flyers jersey on. You know what that
Tickets
means.
are $8. We might be going.
I love it.
Yeah,
All right,
peace out,
Lockman.
boys. Good luck.
Let's get these bags. Let's go to Nikki Picks. What's up, brother?
What's good, my guy?
Talk to me.
Oh, just another day. Like I said, I just got in, but what have we heard today?
In the NBA, not much. I feel like people are treading lightly in the NBA.
Yeah, it's pretty ass today.
I like the Celtics. I pitched the Celtics. Haven't heard Raptors or Nets. Heard Clippers once. Dior's on the Mavs. Yeah, not shit, dude.
Yeah, no, I like the Celtics. It's not like crazy, but I like the game. I like first half there. I think they smacked the Hawks up there, especially with no Collins. So I like that. But my play, this will probably have Dior bricks. I'm on Dallas tonight,
Really?
-5.5. Yes. This is just the Lakers are just playing unmotivated basketball, dude. This is just a group of guys who have lost it. And you
Yeah.
could tell that the other night. I don't know if you saw the video arguing with fans, LeBron freaking out.
Yeah, I saw that shit.
They're done. I mean,
so-
you lose by 30 to the fucking New Orleans Pelicans at home, and it's gross. The Mavs are in a revenge game here. The Mavs are actually playing really good basketball. I just think the Mavs come in here, man, continue to play good basketball, and the Lakers just continue to slide. They're a fucking travesty right now, man. They're done. LeBron's gonna get his, but anyone outside that, other on that team, is just done.
Yeah.
I just think
That's your best spot of the day, Mavs.
Yep. Fade the Lakers, make money, man.
What about this Warriors Wolves game?
It's a tough game, and it's really tough there. I couldn't even, if I was to take a side, I'd probably lean Minnesota, but the Lions, it's a pick 'em. It's going to be close as shit, in my opinion, and I don't really want to bet on a game that I really don't have a grip on because I think it's going to come down to the wire. So I don't really know.
Pistons Wizards thoughts?
Just another game that's just it's just ass. Like, I know you have the Wizards. It's tough. The Pistons have been playing low key good basketball. It's weird to say, but I mean they've been playing good basketball. But I mean, if I had to choose a side, I'd probably take the Wizards with you.
All right, good shit.
And then I don't really know. And all the other games, like the Raptors and Nets game, is just like they just
-9.
It's just a gross game.
Clippers gross is horrible.
Gross, but honestly, I might play the Rockets there.
Oh, All right. Good shit.
I hope the Rockets give an uninspiring, a fucking good effort tonight, just so I can fade them tomorrow. Perfect.
Yeah.
Look ahead spot. But
needs your help at the tail end of this, so stick around. Let's get
I'll be around.
surgery. Let's get surgical. Let's keep going. We got 3 more goats. We got Capwise Nick. What's up, brother? I think you might be muted.
Yeah.
There we go. There we go.
That was an accident. So no sweat on the UCLA Washington over last night. Never a doubt. I wasn't sweating it because I thought it was so chalked that I turned the game off.
Those are the best. And then you check, you're like, holy fuck, it hit.
Yeah, but we take those, right?
Yep.
So today I've got a gross pick. IUPUI.
Oh my god.
Team total. Under 50.5 points.
Wow. What does the model have it at?
Model doesn't matter in this game because IUPUI literally has 5 players. Like, not just 5 players that they want to play. They literally only have 5 players. So what does that mean? That means, 1, the players get literally no time on the bench to rest, which means that IUPUI is going to use 30 seconds on offense every single possession. It's going to mean the tempo is as low as it can get. And it means that they're going to be getting bad looks. They're not going to be driving the ball to the basket. They're going to be settling for bad jump shots. Another thing that means is that if players foul out, they don't have anybody else to put in.
Literally no one.
They literally don't have players to put in. Oakland is one of the better teams in the country at drawing fouls. I think they draw like 17 fouls per game, which is enough to foul out multiple players on IUPUI. I don't think that's actually going to happen.
So these guys are playing a full 60-minute game?
40 minutes.
40-minute game?
Yeah, so in their last game against Green Bay, they had 6 guys, but one of their guys got hurt 3 minutes into the game. The other 4 starters literally played the full 40 minutes, and the guy that came in off the bench played 37 minutes.
Jesus.
They didn't make a substitution for the last 37 minutes because they literally don't have anybody to sub in or out. And against that Green Bay team, which is another one of the absolute worst teams in the country, they put up 35 points in 37 minutes with playing as a 5-man unit with no subs.
Jesus. Unreal.
So this is ugly, but I actually think that because of the tempo, this might be a better play than Oakland to cover.
Yeah, no, I would agree. I definitely agree. That's crazy, dude. Unreal.
Yeah. You want an NHL pick?
Yes.
I snuck into your late night prize picks. Didn't get any credit for it.
I'm sorry, I forgot to tag
I'm 1-0 as an NHL capper. So we've got another prize pick. We've got Yegor Sharangovich on the New Jersey Devils over 2 shots on goal.
That's hitting. Sharangovich over 2 SOGs.
Yep.
All right.
So the reasoning for that, real quick, Columbus allows more shots than any other team in the league. So there's just more shots to go around. Plus, with him playing on Jack Hughes' wing, he just hits this number a lot. He's hit this number in 11 straight road games, which is where kind of the other team gets to decide the defensive matchup that they play against that line. So I like this play.
I like it too. You know, if Capwise Knicks is dabbing in NHL, you got a tail, bro. You have to. That was a surgical pick last night on under whoever it was.
Yeah, Blake Lizotte under 1.5.
Yeah. All right, brother. Good shit. Let's get these bags today. Appreciate
Let's get it.
IUPUI, no baskets. Let's go to Krabs, bro. It's been a minute. What's up, brother?
Trent, what is good, my dude?
Good show.
How we
this
doing?
morning.
Looking fresh as always with the shades.
Thank you, dude. Love that hoodie. That looks clean, bro.
Hey, you like this joint?
That's clean.
Just came in, dude. It's got my freaking signature on there too. I'll bring some out for the team when I come out in March.
I need one of those.
I got you guys. I'm gonna take you to a game that has not been talked about much, I don't think. It's an untalked about game, underrated game for today. It's this Buffalo-Toledo game. I really like Buffalo -2, and I know I don't like taking favorites, but for some reason I like a lot of favorites today. I like the Bulls -2 at home. I know they haven't lost since January, but nobody's talking about this team. They're on absolute fire. They look like the team they're supposed to be before the season, and they're playing a 20-8 against the spread Toledo team, number 1 in their conference. Surprised to see they're not favored, right? They're the 1 seed. I know it's at Buffalo, but this game seems to just mean more for Buffalo. It's senior nights. They got a lot of seniors on this team. They need this win more for the standings purposes. So I'm going to go ahead and fade Toledo. This is more a fade Toledo play than it is take Buffalo, but I like the spot as well. Give me the Bulls -2 at home.
Fuck Toledo.
Fuck Toledo, man. They haven't been helping anyone recently, right?
No, seriously not.
They were too good to be true. So I'm fading the shit out of them today. It's probably my favorite play today. I gave out Pitt earlier on our stream.
Did you
like
really?
Pitt as well today against Duke. It's such a look ahead spot for Duke. They have their biggest game of the season, right? Coach K's last home game against UNC on Saturday. Coach K's probably been planning for that game for freaking a month already, and they played Pitt this week. Like they're not excited for that game. So huge look ahead spot. There's some value in Pitt today as well.
I love it. We got Wylie already chirping in the chat. You know he hates that Buffalo
I'm
pick.
sure he'll make it known. Don't worry, he's listening to every word. So.
Oh man!
All right,
Krabs, stay goated. Appreciate you, brother. We got Dilberto in the house. I know he's coming back with a fire revenge pick. You got Dilberto at home in a revenge spot right here. Give it to me, Berto.
Yo, I've been hot garbage, but you can't come back if you stop shooting. So
exactly.
I don't think anyone's talked about this game, but I've been on a few meetings, so I kind of missed some of the stream. But I like Arizona to cover tonight against USC. Late night, take me home. Arizona just came off a loss, as we all know, and I think they bounced back super hard tonight. They have, after each loss this year, they've won each of the next game by more than 10 points, by double digits each time. And USC is coming off a high, beating Oregon and UCLA over the past 2 weeks or so. And I think that this is a big let me down spot for USC. Arizona needs to bounce back, get back on that horse that they are.
Yep.
So I'm taking Arizona with the spread. And I also wanted to give you Boise State spread, but I'm a homer, so I don't know if I should give you that.
I
pick,
love that pick too, dude. I was gonna ask you about this one because
Yeah.
it was gonna be my pick of the day. You're probably gonna be pissed about this. This is my pick of the day. Arizona -4.5. So
nice.
That's kind of, I don't know what that means for the juju on this pick, but I was debating between Arizona and Boise State. So you like Boise State?
Yeah, I'm actually writing both of those plays today. I'm gonna release those later.
Berto.
But Boise State, if they win, it's going to be the first time that they've won the Mountain West Conference in the regular season since 2015, and that's the only time they've ever won it. So I think this is a huge game. It's a home game. It's going to be crazy. I think Boise State demolishes Nevada tonight.
Good shit.
But yeah, that's what I got. So
I love it. Dilberto, you're a wagon. Appreciate you, brother. Short memory. Fuck that Wyoming game.
No, I was on the first half. Yeah, I was on San Diego State, but yeah.
Yeah, you were.
Yeah,
that was
the
sharp.
first half under. Yeah, what did they shot? San Diego State made more 3-pointers in the first half than they have in an entire game the whole season.
Literally, bro. Like you can't
like
skip
what?
that shit.
Yeah.
Can we please get a lockout like that shit figured out today in baseball, dude? I need it. Gotta get figured out.
Yeah, I'm ready to watch some Padres baseball.
Me too, dude. Me freaking too. All right, Berto, stay goated. Appreciate you, man. Have a great day. Peace. All right, let's get to surgery. We got Wylie back. We got Not a Mush. I feel like between us four, we can absolutely get a winner going. Absolutely.
Oh, yeah.
A lot of good picks today. A lot of good picks. A lot of skirt me buys that I just want nothing to do with also.
A lot of good picks that still have yet to be talked about, though, and it's
like
blowing
what,
my mind.
Mush? Like what?
I mean, no one came on talking about Providence with 10 points. No one's talking about Georgia 16 points at home against Tennessee. Like they're trash, but they cover at home.
Oh,
but
Fruity,
it's okay. Let's go through it.
Fruity's on a plane.
Yeah, Fruity is on a plane. Did he end up posting his plays in the Discord? I'm not sure. I'm gonna look.
Nikki, you're muted too.
Did he? We go Fruity's bets. No, he hasn't posted them. Classic.
I talked to Fruity this morning. He gave me a 3-teamer if you want to hear it.
Oh, what is it? And where's data mining, bro?
Fruity's 3-teamer was Avs -1.5, Flames money line, and Oilers money line.
Wow, that's gorgeous. Wait, it was the over in which game?
No over.
Oh.
It was Avs puck line, Flames money line, and Oilers money line. And
right.
I sent him a 3-teamer myself. He approved it. He likes the Wings over CBJ and Flames. all over.
You like the CBJ and what else?
Wings and Flames over.
So Fruity's got abs puck line, which is great news because that's in my pre-surgical parlay. He's got the Flames, and he has what else?
The Wings over.
Wings over. Wings over. Did he say you like the CBJ over or no?
Yeah, that was in my 3-teamer I sent him as well. CBJ, Flames, and Wings.
All right. We didn't hear from some goats today. No Ryan Sura? Come on. No Fruity, of course. No data mining, of course. What the fuck's going on?
Goats are missing.
Goats are missing. Not even muted.
What's happening, dude?
All right. Let's get surgical. Let's do two lays. Do mine. Let's do the auto.
Yo, no, I mean, Nikki, let's talk about the over in the Nets Raptors game. It's still sitting at 217.5.
Dude,
Raptors just put up 133. They're not going to put up 133, but
I just
217.5. That's so tasty.
There's not much I like in the NBA today. There's
It's
two.
just, I don't want anything to do with that game, dude. It's just more or less like they just played, and it's like you get that home to road back to back team situation there. I know there's no Kyrie obviously because it's in Canada, but I don't know where the Nets offense comes from, man. Like I feel like without Kyrie, dude, there's no one. And I think the Raptors, obviously, I think if I had to choose a side there, I'd obviously back the Raptors. But I don't know. I just think it's a fucking gross game, dude.
It's Van Vliet into it.
There's two NBA plays I like today. I think I would confidently take the Mavs minus 5.
Dude, I'm maxing out the Mavs, bro.
Really?
I like the Pistons today too. I'm gonna be honest, like no homer.
Yeah.
Like I'm a big fan of fading the Pistons actually, but they've been playing good recently, and the Wizards fucking suck too.
Yeah, while you were doing your show, we were talking about it a little bit in chat. I honestly think right now the Pistons may have a better roster than the Wizards.
Probably.
Right now that they're all back and they're healthy.
Yeah, those are the only two I like though in the NBA.
Yeah, no, the NBA it's just shitbag teams today, dude.
The NBA
You're not
shit today.
Go ahead, Trent.
I was just saying NBA is shit today.
Yeah, there's literally two games that I would even take a look at it, and it's the Celtics and Hawks and the Mavs and
I'm in love with the Celtics. I've a few units on the Celtics.
I mean, as ugly as the NBA is today, I'm like confident in the Mavs, like fully confident. That's the one pick
Like I said, dude, the Lakers are lost, bro.
I know. I honestly gut feeling is that Lakers steal coin tonight. They got to win at some point.
Dude, we cannot involve ourselves in this fucking team anymore, man.
I'm not taking the Lakers. I'm not.
No, I know. But that's what I'm saying. We can't even involve ourselves, whether we're with them or against them.
Yeah.
Can't touch it.
I feel like we just don't take that game. I mean, that's a straight bet on the Mavs for sure. If anything, I'm down. Nikki picks. I'll tail. But
you think Luka's a little hungover? Maybe put a couple back last night for the birthday down in LA, scoping the scene.
I didn't even know. He's definitely hungover, bro. For
Luka
sure.
played like shit last game, dude. He's gonna be locked in this game.
What about VCU? I mean, I know they fucked us royally last time.
By the hook. I've got my 10 plays there in it. I like VCU.
All right, let me hear your 10 plays, Wylie. Let's start there.
I mean, you're not going to take it, but I'm in love with Purdue today. The Wings over, Oilers money line. I do like Dayton plus 2.5. VCU minus 4.5. I like Detroit Mercy a lot too. The CBJ over. I like the Mavs. I like Zona, and I was waiting for somebody to say it, but I like Boise State.
Yep, I do too.
At the end.
Shout out Trent and also Dilly for rocking with the Arizona Wildcats. I love to see that.
All right, those are some solid picks. Do you like the Flames or no?
ML?
Yeah,
I do.
I feel like
they're just playing better. They're playing better right now. They just beat the Wild. The Wild are kind of falling apart right now.
They are falling apart, dude. They really are. I would be down to take the Flames.
Yeah, that's one of Fruity's picks too. So I'm down with the Flames.
All right, good shit. Let's take the Flames in my lay. Flames ML, very down. Leafs fan is on the Wild. Are you fucking kidding me, Leafs fan?
He is on the Wild. He did indeed say that.
Mac Brewer's on the Flames, dude. You don't want to be going against Mac Brewer. Come on. Both teams are kind of trending in the wrong direction, to be honest.
The Flames bounced back nicely, though, against the Wild.
What about the Avs at home against the Islanders?
I mean,
I think it's
minus
juice. It's like that minus 300.
Later.
I'm already on the puck line, too. And also, like I said, I don't like putting both the same pick in two different lays. Texas Tech fucked 2 lays yesterday. Bullshit. Bullshit.
Yeah, the Flames just beat the Wild. They were trending down, but they just beat the Wild 7-3.
Revenge spot at home for the Wild.
I don't care about the revenge spot. Flames are
the Ducks are playing like ass. They're hosting the Bruins, who just put up 7.
Leafs fan, what do you have to say, brother?
You can take the Flames if you want, but that's the definition of a game where the Wild need to bounce back right now. They just got pumped in Calgary on a Saturday night. Like, Saturday night hockey in Canada is a big thing. It's a big difference between a Tuesday night in Minnesota. I'm just going to say that. You can take the Flames. I don't care. But I'm just saying this is a huge bounce back for the Wild.
All right. I mean, I hate going up against Leafs fan.
You can take it. I don't care, man. They could win. I mean, I'm not saying it's a lock or anything. You can take the Flames. But it's a 50-50.
I'm taking the Oilers with Leafs fan, man.
I would rather take Oilers. Oh, we got Mac Brew in the queue.
Yeah, I don't like.
I want to hear what he has to say. Mac Brew.
Yeah, man. So I completely see Leafs fans' point of view for the bounce back situation. But I just think the Flames are just way too hot right now to just not put them in there because I think they're going to keep rolling, especially winning 7-3. I don't think they're just going to slow down and get slapped by Minnesota anytime soon, personally. And Fruity's also on them as well, right? So
yeah, dude.
Yeah.
Fuck. Matt Brew.
I don't know. It's going to be a good game regardless, man. Absolutely. But that's just my 2 cents.
Yeah. All right, Mac Brew. Stay goated. Stay goated.
I like the Flames. I do, but I agree the Oilers might be the safer.
Let's take Oilers. Let's lock in for sure Oilers.
Yep.
We'll come back to the Flames.
Yeah.
I like Oilers, safer pick. I hate fading Surgeons, bro. I hate fading Surgeons. Oilers ML first leg. Congrats.
Congrats.
You know, Capwise came in here, looked locked the fuck in, and he was not joking about his pick, which was the Detroit Mercy.
Yep.
Are we sketched?
No, I'm behind that. Like he mentioned, it's Antoine Davis' last home game. Detroit had been playing pretty well recently. They lost their last game. I thought they'd win, but it was a close fought game against a good Purdue Fort Wayne team. I think they clean up Green Bay today. Green Bay is awful.
What was Papu's pick?
You like that one?
It was the Pistons.
I feel like Mercy is a solid auto tail piece.
I agree.
Are we down?
I'm down.
Like I want to know if you guys actually have hard-earned units or going to put hard-earned units on these teams that we're discussing. You know, because
I'm always
it's in my top 10 plays.
Will you have a financial stake in this game?
I will have a financial stake in this game. If you put it in your leg.
I have a financial stake in this game. I will have a financial stake in this game.
I mean, dude, we're not gonna come up here and just fucking cook up shit that we don't care about, man. We're all on the same page here.
All right, let's go Mercy in the auto tail. Come on. Minus.
How in depth did you guys go with that Buffalo Akron game? I like Buffalo a lot.
Toledo
last night.
That's a skirt me by Toledo takes your coin type of game.
I mean, I like Toledo. It'll be one of my favorite plays today. It was almost my pick of the day, but I'm not going to sell it because
that's just a game I want. I don't want anything to do with.
Okay,
just being straight up.
What about
like boys?
What I heard when I came on.
All right, let's discuss this. These 2 NHL overs. Wings over and CBJ's over, right? Yeah. Which one out of those 2 do we feel more confident in?
I like the Wings a lot, to be honest. And it's because Wings play better at home. The Wings are good for 2-3 every night at home. And their defense and goalie both fucking sucks. This is coming from a Wings fan. I don't expect us to win at all. Kane should put in 4 or 5. We're good for 2 or 3. There's your over.
Yeah. TS Chell's on that over. Was Fruity on that over too?
He approved it. Of the 3 plays he gave me, it wasn't one of them, but he didn't give me any over-unders.
Are they both 6.5?
Yeah.
Leafs fans on that over.
I like both over. I like both overs a lot. I've got a 3
That was also Sweatpants Jesus, who's been pretty solid for ice picks.
I mean, I cooked up a 3-2 with 3 overs already in it, and I love all the overs. My most confidence the wings, though, if I had to choose one.
Canes over 6.
Canes wings over 6. Is that an auto Taylor?
I think so. It's at 6.5, but I'd buy it then if you want.
Yeah. I like it. Let's go. Let's put that in the auto tail. Wings over 6. Canes wings over 6. Shout out Leafs fan. Over 6, 6.5. If you're greedy.
Fruity said Canes over 6 lock. I don't know if you saw that.
It's on the screen. It's on the screen.
Oh, it is, yeah.
Wait, we got Vsauce in here. Vsauce, what's good, brother?
Yo, sorry, I didn't think you were going to bring me in. I just came here to say, don't get talked off the Flames. When a bunch of child lords are on the one play and everything like that, it always smacks. Like, these guys know what they're talking about. And public money, like all that shit, I feel like in hockey doesn't apply as much because there's not as many people betting it. So if they all agree on a play, I think we shouldn't get talked off of it, but we should discuss it a little bit more. And I'm
Yeah.
Flames money line.
No, I mean, Flames are a fucking wagon, especially on the road. But Leafs fan, one of the OG Chell Lords, fading them.
And he's been super fucking hot too. He's been super hot.
I know.
There's a bunch of guys on one side, you know.
I don't know if you saw Fruity's comment, but
What? Oh, I know. I saw that shit. Fuck Fruity, dude. Fuck Fruity.
But it looks like we might have enough picks anyways.
Yeah. What's your play of the day?
I don't have anything for the NBA slate. I don't like it today. I'm staying off.
Yeah,
of
it
it.
sucks.
I'm just chilling. These guys, I'm taking the IUPI.
take the Mavs.
Yeah.
That's
Absolutely.
All right.
I mean, dude,
I'll bring you
how
back
many
in
games
a
of basketball have you played where you have 5 people and you have to try and get through 40 minutes? No stop, bro. Later.
All right, let's
Like
keep going.
you're in college. See ya.
We're making progress here. Detroit Mercy -10. Canes wings over. Love those so far. And then my lay has Oilers, and that's it so far. What about Arizona?
I like Arizona a lot. Everybody likes to call USC fraudulent. I've been against that pretty, like, honestly. I don't think they're underrated. I don't think they're overrated. But I think this is a great spot for Zona today to bounce back. I think Zona averages like around 80 a game. But
I feel like Arizona is a good money line piece.
yeah, you can take their money line for your lay. I like the 4.5 though too.
Anyone want to address this guy's comment? This is what makes surgery 10 times more difficult is when people say shit.
Yeah, I just want to know what Dennis the Menace, what kind of research he's put into why he thinks that that's a scrutiny by a game and what he thinks about both sides and the matchup and the players that are on the court. So if you want to write it up and then submit it as why you think it's a scrutiny by game, then we'll take your opinion seriously, bro.
Oh, fuck, dude. Yes, mush. All right, here's Fruity's plays. Canes over, Flames, Oilers, Devils over, Flames over, Avs, puck line. That's an order of confidence. Gorgeous.
Perfect. We're taking the first 2 because we know how drastic the confidence can fall off.
He's going to have 20 units on the first 2 and then half a unit on the rest, you know. That's Fruity for you. All right. Let's keep rolling.
But I love those first 3 anyways.
I feel like let's go Arizona money line in my lay. Fuck USC.
Oh, yes, money line for sure.
Arizona ML. All right, we're halfway home. Halfway home on both legs.
I mean, listen, I don't need to pitch it again, but I'm just curious what the 3 of you guys think of Kansas. I think it's gonna be Kansas money line. It's kind of close enough. I think it's -200, but it's also fading the kid.
I like TCU today. I do. And I don't know how you feel about it. I like Kansas. I don't like Kansas. I like TCU. These teams play again Thursday. TCU is kind of on the bubble. I think they're pretty in the tournament. This loss won't hurt them, but if they want to cement their place in this tournament, a win today would be huge. I could see
Sure.
I could see Kansas kind of looking ahead to Thursday. And TCU, if they're going to win one of these two games against Kansas, it's going to be at home, not Thursday on the road. I'm not on that side, but I'm staying away from Kansas today.
What do you think about one team coming off of a really bad loss and the other team coming off of a really grinded out win? You know what I mean?
I think TCU's got a chance to get another great win in a row. They've got the momentum. Is another way to look at it.
I can't take it. I can't do it to myself.
Obviously,
that's fair.
There's a lot of points, but I mean, I think a game for me is I think Ohio State cleans the fuck out of Nebraska at home tonight. But
yeah, that one dude sold the shit out of
it. Is Zed Key out? That's what I want to look at. They lost their second leading scorer, but it looked like a rolled ankle. It looked like a rolled ankle. I'm taking a look right now.
It says he's game to game.
Is there anything in the? Should we rule out the NBA? Like, there's
I don't know
nothing.
if I don't think we should rule it out. I just think
I like the Mavs.
There's one
I
NBA
know
you have to take and stop thinking that LeBron's going to take you home every night. It's the Mavs.
Yeah.
I also I mean, dude, there are a lot of more college picks, but if we're looking at the NBA, there is value there.
There's two picks in that, and you can take either one. I think it's the Celtics, and I think it's the Mavericks.
I do like the Celtics, dude. They're at home, right? They're not gonna fuck around. Like, they just played like garbage. I think they're gonna stomp out the Hawks without John Collins.
No John Collins is gonna hurt them a lot in the interior. I think the Celtics have been playing the best basketball, arguably, in the NBA. They got they won so much spots against Indiana. They got steamed by Indiana. They came out absolute slow as shit. You get day rest and then you come back to the house. Like, I think they go fucking. I think they destroy them. But I think the best play is Dallas.
I agree.
All right.
It probably is, but the thought of involving ourselves in a Lakers game again is just
like, if you're taking
I mean, we've been involving ourselves on the Lakers. Like, we've been taking the Lakers. That's the problem.
I'm making a skirt me by parlay that's going to consist of the Flames and the Mavs spread. I'm not going to officially claim these, and there's going to be one more leg. I just need to find it, but I want those games out of the conversation.
Yeah.
Please, let's keep rolling. We're making progress. We're halfway home on each parlay. There's one more over that Fruity loves. It was the CBJ over, right?
Yeah, it was CBJ Flames.
No, it was CBJ versus the Devils.
Yeah.
Should we put one of those in there or no?
I like that over too.
Where the fuck is that pick?
It was CBJ over and Devils over 6.5.
I feel like it's also hard because some of these college games, the spreads are big, and I know you don't like taking huge spreads, but
yeah.
Sometimes I think.
I mean, we really could roll with Oakland 23.5, dude, but it's.
I don't know how Wylie feels about it. I like Duke tonight too.
I like Duke as well. I had Duke in a lay that I put together last night. I don't think Pitt has a fucking chance.
Anyone know what this means? Who's Gillies?
I think it's the Gillies, one of the fucking teams.
Gillies is just a dude in chat.
Oh yeah, for the Devils. So that's the Devils.
No, it's the Devils goalie. He's a trash goalie, which means take the over.
All right, I'm down to put that in the other lay. In mine, Trent. CBJ over.
For sure.
Yeah.
CBJ, New Jersey over 6.5. See, this is not overthought, dude. We're just filtering out the BS plays.
100%. I mean, we got time. Like, we don't need to rush it. We don't need to spend an hour and a half with picks and then 10 minutes putting it together, dude.
No, Trent's. So far in Trent's parlay, we have Oilers money line, Arizona money line, CBJ over 6.5. I mean, full confidence on those three picks right there. And fuck the Winnipeg Jets. I'm not taking their dumbass team. I mean, Oakland minus 23, dude. I feel like the Canes are also not losing. But let's keep going.
I mean, I just don't see a world. I mean, how Oakland doesn't literally beat IUPUI by fucking 35 points.
Should we roll with it, bro?
often you get a team that has
I
I-
don't know,
dude,
dude.
anytime you have a team who's arguably, even when they had every player, is so fucking bad, and now you have 5 players and you don't have subs, you don't have fucking breaks. It's Oakland should literally, if they have any type of reason to be a fucking college basketball team, beat this team by fucking 40 points.
This looks kind of. Oh, that's second half. I thought it was first half. Fuck, Wiley, are you on this pick? I know how much you hate Oakland, dude.
I'm staying away personally because Oakland, again, I got to get a tattoo because of them. It's whatever. But they literally sold 4 lays in a row.
Yeah, I know.
No, we're not doing it. No Oakland. No Oakland.
I'm
No.
staying away from Oakland.
Stop becoming a
IUPUI.
fucking-
I didn't know IUPUI only had 5 guys this morning. I'm not on IUPUI, but I don't know.
Yeah.
I just don't know.
Fuck that shit, so I don't even want to have.
What about Boise State? What about Boise State with Dilly?
I love Boise State.
I love Boise State.
Yeah,
I love Boise State. Against
Lauren-
the Wolfpack. What?
Lauren almost made that her play the day too. We were talking this morning.
Dude, I
She
love
went-
that pick. It's Dilberto certified. Who's
9
out for
points could be a
revenge.
decent amount, but I'm super about starting to buy a couple points for us. You know
Yeah,
what I mean?
9.5. You can
Juice.
get
We're
it
tossing
spot-
money lines in here, you know, like it's nothing. We can buy points.
Dude, I think Boise State is so slept on. So
Nevada
slept on. Nevada sucks, dude. Nevada sucks. I'm putting that in the queue. Boise State. Let's just start there. Let's fill up the queue and then just puzzle the pieces together, you know? So Flames is in the skirt me by lay. Mavs skirt me by. Mercy's already in the lay. Arizona's already in the lay. Boise's in the queue. So that's basically my whole list. Purdue's in the skirt me by game. Wings over is already in the lay. Oilers are in the lay. Dayton is definition skirt me by.
Celtics.
VCU, fuck VCU. Detroit Mercy already in the lay. CBJ over already in the lay. Zona's already in the lay. So that's all of our picks. We need to find the winners, dude.
I do like Dayton.
I mean, if we're talking skirt me by, then why let's toss Celtics in there.
Oklahoma senior night?
Oh, I don't remember why I didn't start that. I do like
you.
I do like
senior night. Let's go.
Hey,
Good
boomers.
You're muted.
You already have Celtics in your pre-stream late, and Texas Tech fucked us in 2 lays yesterday. So we don't double up on them.
I'm not
I love the
doubling.
Celtics. I think they covered. The stat you pulled for us this morning was dope, but
Yeah.
I don't want to put them in 2 lays. Every time we do that, it ends up bad.
I agree. I fucking
Right?
agree, dude. Vsauce, goated. I'm not gonna do that. Can't do that. Can't do Celtics twice in one day, you know?
No.
Let me just sit here and wait. Go ahead. What were you saying?
I'd confidently take Oklahoma money line in your lay.
You think so? Who are they playing? Oh, West Virginia.
West Virginia.
Oklahoma money line.
I know,
What is
I
it?
know senior days hit or miss. It's not like a reason you should take a pick, but 4 of their 5 starters are seniors. It's not like you're bringing some bums off the bench to get senior day minutes or whatever. It's 4 of their 5 starters. They're simply the better team. Oklahoma, I think they're in the tournament right now. They're fighting for their way in. A loss to West Virginia is a huge detriment to that. They can't afford to lose this game.
What is the
Both of these teams are really underwhelming. I don't know if there's a clear better team on the floor. Both of these teams are pretty ass. So if anything, it would maybe be the home team money line, if anything. But there isn't they're clearly the better team on the floor. This would be a bad loss. They've both been playing really bad all year.
I think Oklahoma's clearly the better team. I think.
And I'm an OU guy, you know what I mean? I have family that went to OU, wanted to go to OU. I've loved Boomer Sooner my whole life. Oklahoma has not been exceptional this year by any means. So I don't know. That feels skirt me by all over it, but
it's just like a fuck. Are
I
they
feel like
playing
we gotta
for anything?
say that skirt me by.
What?
I said I feel like we're running out of things for skirt me by.
Everything's a skirt me by.
Everything's a skirt me by. I feel like at this point.
No, seriously. OU money line. I'm putting it in the queue.
Texas Tech, ISU, Texas, and KU.
Oh shit!
So
Wow.
they're coming off playing really good teams.
Kansas ain't losing today, by the way. It's a bummer that I just refuse to do it. There's just really not. I mean, Houston first half, kind of surgical. They're playing dog shit Cincinnati.
I do like that pick. Houston probably covers the full game too. I like that pick.
What is the spread there?
15, I think.
15?
Yeah.
Yeah.
You take first half if you want. They're a first half team as well.
Someone said, guys, listen to Mush. What was Mush saying?
I've said a lot.
I'm putting Houston.
I'm looking at this Ohio State Nebraska game again. I mean, it's 15 points, but
how did Data just fucking
so
not come
bad.
on? Didn't even give me a heads up.
Basketball totals, especially in college, are kind of easier to go about than relying on these kids to cover.
Let me see what these odds are at for because it makes it easier when deciding between a nice juiced ML piece or something that has to be super mega surgical. So Trent's lay so far, Oilers, we love it. Please don't steal our coin. Flyers. And then we got the CBJ over. Also, I love taking our time because we don't owe anyone anything, except a winning leg.
We want to put out a winner, you know what I mean? Like, we can take another fucking hour with this.
College B-ball, we're going to Arizona, which is the last game on the board. Take me home, peace. So those three right there are plus 340. If we go to the NHL, we could take Abs ML, which is a heavy juice favorite, but I don't think they're losing to the fucking Islanders today. Do you, Nikki Picks? Come on.
I don't think so.
I don't think so.
I mean, Fruity's on the puck line. I'm already on the puck line as well.
Puck line. We could do puck line, but do we want to get?
Fuck that. No, not in the lay we're going to be giving out. I think we just take the money line on the Avs.
I like the Bruins again too, but
the money line on the Avs, and give me a team in college basketball that should absolutely win outright.
I know this probably hasn't been said, and it's probably it's really gross, but I like Holy Cross today.
No. No. Yo, Nikki, bro, that was intentional. Had to be. We haven't talked about Kentucky. We have not talked about Kentucky at home against a trash can team in Ole Miss. It's 15 points, but they could beat them by 25. They could beat them by more than 15. Ole Miss, I don't think is going to hang with Kentucky at home.
What about Michigan?
Don't listen. If you want to take it, don't let me take you.
That is this, dude.
You heard Larry Locks.
It's a stay away.
I do like Larry Locks. I do fuck with Larry Locks. Larry Locks is sharp.
Let me give you some insight there. You can make your decision. You don't gotta stay off it because of me. Izzo's going for the all-time record in the Big Ten. He tied Bob Knight last time out for the most wins with a single team. He's going to break it. Everybody's talking letdown spot because we just beat Purdue. This is a rivalry game. We're going to get up regardless. This is our biggest rivalry game every year. I'm not on Michigan State because I think it's a skirt me by. I don't know if Michigan wins by 5. I don't know if we'll cover, but it's too sketch. Neither team is going to win big, I don't think.
Dude, what if I just said, fuck it, took Kansas money line?
Don't let me talk you off that either. I lean TCU.
There is no chance my alma mater takes my coin again, bro. There's no way. Not against this wagon. Texas Tech, I get it because they've been fucking wheels are falling off that wagon. Like they're a show off. Kansas ain't losing.
Bill Self hasn't lost 2 in a row in years.
And how long? How many years?
Years. However many years the kid that came on earlier and mentioned that. I 8 years in a row.
They've won the last 8 matchups between these two.
I'm looking at this team just lost by 10 to Baylor. They're going up against TCU, who grinded out that win against Texas Tech. We've been saying it all college basketball season, or the last 2 months that we've been doing this, it's tough to match those emotions in back-to-back games.
They're not losing.
They're not losing. Kansas
I'm
is not
taking it.
losing.
We're taking it. My back's against the wall. I need a goddamn lay to hit, brother. I don't care if it's my alma mater. We're taking it. Kansas money line. If we can get one more surgical, like minus 180, Papu, brother, what, dude?
No, so listen. My pick was Pistons. I'm not endorsing that for the late, but
No.
you said you have Celtics -6 in your pre-surgical parlay, and you don't want to take the Celtics again. The Celtics aren't losing at home. That pre-surgical thing might not hit because they don't cover the 6 points. But I really think the Celtics win tonight. That money line is -250. It's gonna push your parlay to where it needs to be. I'm just talking. You can bring Nicky Picks back in and see what he thinks because he's a Celtics fan too. But we're not putting 2 spreads. We're putting Celtics spread in.
Papu, I can't do that. I can't do it. I can't do it.
It's a good point, Papu, but yeah, you don't want to be overexposed like that, man.
I can't do it. Find me a minus 180 or lower and put a bow on this on Trent's
It's
parlay.
not lower, but I still like Oklahoma money line at home.
Oh, you? Ugh. Skirt me by, bro.
Wait, do we have
Everything's
Boise
a
State in here?
skirt.
Do we have Boise State in here? Do we have Boise State in here?
I'm thinking Boise State potentially for the Otto Taylor.
Okay.
Are we down for that? I'm down for it.
I like Boise State. It's not. It can't go in your lay. It's way too many points.
Yeah.
There's no better redemption spot for Dilly than his own school.
Yeah.
Coming back, hammering.
I love that pick. We need one more leg for each lay. We're almost done.
We can buy points maybe with that. Buy
yeah,
it down 7 or something.
Yeah.
Is VCU in LA?
VCU's not, and preferably would like to keep them out of our action today.
What about on the money line?
Kentucky at home against Ole Miss, I think is pretty.
What's the spread there?
That's like that's too many points.
But
18?
I don't know. 15.
We're looking for a money line piece for Trent's lay.
Are we?
Yeah.
Okay.
I need a money line piece. Let me go through back my notes. I mean, the Hurricanes could be a money line piece instead of the Avs. Could be Hurricanes. Could be Shelly's on the Hurricanes.
Why would we need to take the Avs out?
Because it's so super juiced, minus 280.
Yeah.
If we took the Canes, Kansas, Arizona, Oilers, and the over 6 in the CBJ game, that's pretty surgical, if you ask me. Who sells it?
I mean, you know what money line is minus 175.
What?
It's the Bruins over the Ducks.
Fuck the Ducks, bro. Lockmith is saying take the Habs at plus 1.5. I'm gonna move to put my money in my back against the wall with teams that are
reliable,
reliable.
I think you said the winning leg, that 5 leg.
This one right here.
Yeah.
Hurricanes and Oilers and CBJ's over. Arizona and Kansas. Do we love that?
I mean, I gave you my thoughts on it, but I'm not going to talk you off of it. I'm not heavy on TCU, so.
Fuck TCU, dude. I'm trusting Shelly with both of these hockey picks. You got Fruity's favorite over. That's false. His favorite over is the other one that's in the auto tail. But this is his second favorite over, which I like. And then you got 2 wagons who ain't losing, Kansas and Zona. That's the winning lay. Chat. Who ruins that? Who ruins it?
Hate that question.
No one. Well, no, Mush. It's a valid question because
I know, dude. I know.
Every
It's fun.
day,
It's fun.
there's one thing I wish we would do that we don't, and it's looking at the lay, picking out the loser, and swapping it. Because
dude, let's start a poll. What's your least favorite pick? Or you could say like what are your favorite picks? But let's get the poll going.
Let's get a poll going. It's been a minute since we've heard from poll.
We missed the poll.
Let's go command poll. I just want to hear from chat. Who ruined it? So it's Oilers ML, doubtful. Arizona, doubtful. Kansas, doubtful. Canes, helpful, and the CBJ New Jersey over 6.5. Start poll. Go vote right now. Go vote. There's no way Arizona sells again, dude. There's no chance. Let's see what they got to say. The CBJ over.
I don't think they realized the shit goal got confirmed.
What? What'd you say, Wiley?
I said I don't think they realized the shit goal got confirmed.
No, they don't. Someone said there's too many overs in the lay. There's one over in there, dude. The fuck?
Also, every over hit yesterday as well.
Come on, Arizona.
I feel like that's a winner. I don't know how it loses. I don't. I say that every day, but I really don't. Buy it down to 6 on that over if you want. I can see a day with not many bangs. Sure. Why does Chad hate this over so much? 166 people voted.
I bet they hate it because it got said so much.
Or they just don't know.
Also, we were on, I think, the CBJ over maybe between these two exact teams at the end of last week.
Yeah.
It didn't hit or something, but.
All right, that's the lay. No more bickering. Let's leave it there.
Beauty.
Detroit Mercy -10, Boise State -9.5. Those are probably my most two confident spreads in college b-ball today. Then we got the Canes Wings over 6. We need to take me home piece. Who's it going to be? Could be anything. Even if it's -300, like let's just get a 4-teamer signed, dealed, and delivered. Mickey Picks looks disrespected, bro. I mean,
I like the maps.
Fucking take me home pieces.
What?
You want to take me home piece? I like the maps.
I mean, shit. Should we put the Mavs in here?
Yeah, you should.
I guarantee you Lakers win.
What do you want me to do if the Lakers win?
Shit. I got to think of something good.
We're done shaving heads, dude. Something creative.
Are you crazy?
Let's put the Mavs in this bitch.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Chat.
Sack up and take the fucking Mavs, bro.
The take me home's been losing because we've been on the Lakers. It's time we fade the Lakers.
I think we just
I did it the other night with a fucking fat bet slip on the Pelicans, dude.
Mavs money line, no fluke shit.
No fluke shit.
Luka in LA.
Luka, take me home piece tonight.
Luka, take me home piece. Lakers are gonna fucking win this game outright. Okay, if the Lakers do win, I don't care what the play is. We are not touching a Lakers game for the rest of the year.
Can we all shake on it? Can this be it, dude? Can we all shake on it finally?
Yeah.
This is it. This is it. This is the last time we involve ourselves in a Lakers game, a Lakers prop, anything to do with this team.
Yes. Facts. That over or that parlay, that 4-teamer.
Are we doing Dallas money line?
Yeah.
Or spread?
Fuck the spread.
Come on, Luka.
Props do count, by the way. If the Lakers win and we're not taking any, it could be
nothing.
Done.
This is it. We're burying them.
All right. So this
burying them.
parlay consists of the Canes over.
You know what? Everyone's gonna hate these lays, and I guarantee today's the day.
I know that's the best thing. Dallas Mavericks money line, and then we go to college basketball. My favorite is right when I post the lays, and everyone just rushes the comments to tell me how it loses or how.
Can we buy points? Can we buy points in either? I think Detroit should be good. Milwaukee's awful. But how do we feel about maybe buying at least the fucking hook? Well, I don't want to see a 9.5. You know what I mean? We're not gonna see them win by 9 and get.
I'm down to make both of them a 9-point spread.
Great. I was even gonna say buy it because you would then be still buying a 1.5, buying Nevada to -8.
Ooh. All right, so that parlay is plus 1,000 without buying any points. That is surgical. It's plus 1,000, over 6.5 in the Canes game. Mavericks money line. Mercy and Boise, both -9. I think that's surgical.
Yeah,
I
do
mean,
too.
true four-legger in months.
I really hope Boise State doesn't win by 8.
But
that 8 is just jumping out to me. But let's go 9. Let's go 9.
Look at this. Look at this comment. He says, I haven't tailed one of Trent's lays in 3 weeks. I'm here every day in the stream, entire time. Always take picks and build my own lays. He loves both of these ones. Best he's seen in a while.
Let's go, Zach.
Let's go, Zach. Let's go. That was a beautiful surgery cook sesh. No back and forth bullshit. We blocked out the noise. We filtered out the bad plays, and we found the winners.
Yeah.
Good shit.
I like it.
Yeah, I really like these. I really, really like these. Come on, pucks in. I want foghorns in New Jersey tonight.
All right. Are you guys holding a prize pick spaces later or what?
Yeah, we'll get the prize picks going in probably 45 minutes.
All right, good shit.
We've had some good submissions, everyone. So keep that going. We're gonna probably select 10 of them. But yeah, I mean, we hit it last night. 4 out of 5, but made money.
Let's get it, gents. Appreciate your services. Nikki Picks, goated, not a mush. Stay handsome. Wiley, please, dude. Please, dude. What's your secret lay? You have one?
I do. I just cooked it up.
Classic.
I'm buying the Wings and Flames both down to 5.5.
That's so solid.
Going over. Then I'm going Toledo and Purdue, both on the money line. That little 14.
Skirt me by games.
I did not skirt me by games. So they hit.
I hope you're right I hope you're on the right side of the skirt me buys, Wiley. Let's get these bags. We're all making coin. Appreciate you. We did it. We made it to surgery, and we got through it, and we cooked up 2 surgical lays. Let's run it back, shall we? For Trent's parlay today, we got some wagons and we got goals, pucks and net. We're going with Arizona Wildcats money line, Kansas Jayhawks money line. I'm so sorry, TCU. Much love, but there's no way you take my coin back-to-back times. We're going Edmonton money line against the Flyers, who suck, and someone wore their jersey on the stream today, which means the Flyers will lose. We're going CBJ over 6.5 and Carolina Hurricanes money line. That is plus 900 or somewhere close to it. I love it. It's surgical. It's wagons. I don't know who loses. Let's go to the auto tail. We got Detroit Mercy -9. We got Boise State -9. We got the over in the Red Wings game, 6.5, whatever you can get it at. And yes, we have action involving the Lakers, and we're fading them and taking the Mavericks money line. Book it. That one's plus 950. All right. Mush, what's good?
Wasn't Fruity's – am I fucking up? Was Fruity's favorite play the Canes over, and we don't have that in?
It's in Trent's parlay. Or no, it's in the auto tail. It's right here. Detroit and Canes.
Oh, it's Detroit, Carolina. Okay.
Yes,
Yep.
Yes,
Solid.
yes. We're good. We're so good. One more time for the boys. Let's run it through again. We got Trent's parlay, Arizona money line, Kansas Jayhawks money line, the Oilers money line, CBJ over 6.5, and the Canes money line. That is smacking. Let's go to the auto tail, where we trust our goats. Backs against the wall, we trust the goats, and we blind auto tail. Shout out Capwise, Detroit Mercy -9. Shout out to Alberto Wagons and others for Boise State -9. Shout out Fruity and the Chell Lords, and also Leafs fan for Detroit Red Wings, Hurricanes over 6. And I mean, shout out the Lakers for being just an absolutely abysmal team right now. We're fading them and taking the Mavericks. If the Lakers do win tonight, we will no longer have any action involving the Los Angeles Lakers for the rest of the NBA season. So a lot on the line here. But I love both of these parlays. Good vibes only today, gents and ladies. Let's get bags. It's bag season. It's March 1st. We got to stock up on the coins before fluke shit starts going haywire in college b-ball, baby. Let's have a night. You know the drill. Let's cook up some super goats in Prize Picks tonight. Promo code BOOKIT. If you haven't used Prize Picks, sign up for that because we got dope ass offers as well as exclusive shit that you don't want to miss out on with the squad. Let's have a night. Sprink and Bink, much love. Let's get it. Book it. Peace.